Dude's Nerdery. Oka Studios. Hey Vern. Sean Solo 8.
This is the unofficial introduction video. Unofficial.
This is the actual official video.
That's right, Green Man and the Monkey Lizard.
The unmuted
Bringing up toys to play.
Look at this shit.
Green Man and the Monkey Lizard.
This is a personal attack.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to Three Men and a Monkey Lizard. This is your stop for toy entertainment fun from Hasbro's Star Wars Black Series, the Vintage Collection, GFI Joe, what? And more. And of course, we're going to cover what's playing or streaming on your TV, my TV, or at the movies. And if you can find, oh no, I got to get rid of that one because we no longer rotate between.
Are we doing our top 5 Star Wars figures?
No.
I thought that was today. I pulled out Hammerhead. I pulled out Hammerhead for my top 5 Star Wars figures.
All right, let me get through this, John, and I will explain to you the game for today.
No one ever knows, John. Don't worry. No one ever knows. It doesn't really matter, really. Just turn up.
We got our special hashtag 3MML. So please use the hashtag when you're on Twitter or Instagram so we can all stay connected. And today we got your host, and he's a monkey lizard that thinks he has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's Salacious Rum.
Listen, Eva. The old donut.
What?
Look, that's not a personal attack.
No,
He don't understand. Look, I just called him a big old donut. He's going to get all upset now. You've been going around calling me a big old donut.
He thinks he has.
You called me wait. You called me a donut?
Yeah, just then. I just said.
Does that mean he's like fun to eat and?
Yeah, it's like a sign of affection.
Yeah.
So that's Salacious Rum's link in the show link.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we also have, who's not here, Sean Solo. We'll just get this out of the way because he's not here. We won't even show his link until he shows up.
Ooh.
A Dude's Nerdery is probably a last-minute meal.
Taskmaster.
We'll show his link when he shows up. And then, of course, me, I'm Vern, Oker Studios. You're here. You're watching it on my channel. Thank you for coming. And don't forget that I do have memberships if you guys want to join and become members of the channel. So
badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Well, you might need a badge.
That's what I was thinking immediately as he said
it. Anyways, today as a guest host, we have John from... Oh, no, not John, right? It's the Clone Solo 8.
No, it's Clone Solo 8, yes.
From the super awesome Geek
Surprise!
Show.
Surprise!
It's a really big surprise. This we had no idea you were coming on, even though you told everyone last night. You told everyone, no, it's a surprise. I'm shocked.
Oh my gosh!
Are you guys all shocked? It's a holy cow! Yeah.
Holy
crazy.
Shit! It's John. I can't believe
it's amazing, right? Also joining us is our friend on Twitter. It's Ways of the Sith.
Yeah, on everybody.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah.
And you know what? You also are starting a YouTube channel, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm just kind of messing around. The one thing I wanted to show off was the extreme sets because everybody kept asking me what it looked like. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll film something, and that's kind of where it's going to start, I guess.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
So I could show you guys later as we get in.
Yeah.
I got it right in front of me. So
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
yes.
It's pretty cool. I got to admit, I'm very sold on it. Like I was hesitant because I hadn't seen a lot of people post videos like about it, as far as what it looked like altogether, other than extreme sets themselves. So once like I got it and put it together, I was like, this is really cool. Like really cool.
Hey, just so you guys know, I want to add somebody to the stream here, and this is Eric, and he's live.
Yeah!
Live from Star Wars Celebration. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Go.
What's the like?
Sorry, this is absolutely crazy, guys. I'm sorry. This is super loud, but we're front row here at Star Wars Celebration at the celebration stage. Yeah.
pretty awesome. What
So
are they getting ready to
it was. Sorry.
What are they getting ready to present? Do you know?
Tales of the Jedi. They're about to premiere that in the next panel. So, yeah. So new show for Disney Plus. We just had a lot of the guys from ILM and Skywalker Sound and Legacy Effects talking about making of Mando and Book of Boba Fett. So that was really cool. And right before that was the most amazing panel. It was the Mando Plus panel, where they showed a lot more Mandalorian Season 3 footage and the first Ahsoka footage. That was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, somebody leaked that Ahsoka online.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was really crazy. Yeah, they showed Hera. They showed Sabine. Sabine came out on stage. They didn't reveal who's playing Thrawn, but it was epic. I think they also showed Hera's son reaching out in the Force to try and grab Force grabs and stuff. I think. It was hard to tell, but yeah, it was really, really cool. Yes, I can't believe I forgot about that. Mando Season 3, in the trailer for Mando Season 3, there was a whole tree full of monkey lizards. Salacious, your family is still alive. No spit roasting, at least not yet.
Turn around and get the crowd to yell. Get the crowd to
Hey everyone, can you guys yell for me? I'm live on 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. Yeah! Thanks everyone. Yeah. Sorry. My back is killing me. I gotta sit down for a second. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm sure the audio is really bad. Network quality here is all that great. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I really haven't made it to the show floor that much. Been in the panels and whatnot, but I don't want to hijack the stream. I'll stick around if there are any quick questions or whatnot, but I'll let you guys get back to it unless you got any questions.
Darth Maul, whatever this is, one more.
Yeah, there was more Mando. There was even more Mando Season 3 footage than they showed off on Thursday. It was really cool.
All right, cool. Let's see. You're gonna go right at U5.
Yeah, it was amazing. I wish you guys were all here. It was absolutely
walk right over there.
I've been working on like 2 to 4 hours of sleep like every night. Waking up first thing in the morning to get right in the front for everything.
Good.
That's really cool.
Hey, just a minute. You are gonna be so glad
struggle bus here, but yeah.
I'm just saying, it's not quite as cool as
Any other questions or anything? I want to let you guys get back to it.
Yeah, if you end up going to that little booth, I know that they have Mando's new Starfighter and all the costumes out there.
Yeah, I have tons of pictures and video of that. I'll post that later. That the Mandalorian experience is absolutely epic. I've never seen like a museum exhibit. Hi, Lisa! Type of stuff. They had a size N1, they had a life-size Rancor head, and like all the costumes. It was amazing. Some of the miniature that they used to shoot in Marcus and a few other ships.
Because of Star Wars.
I'll be posting.
Right? Yep.
Awesome.
They met at Star Wars Celebration in London, and they're getting married today.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
Eric,
go ahead.
we saw a bit of a leak of that Ahsoka trailer, but it wasn't great quality. Was that the World Between Worlds artwork she was pointing out, or something else?
I hate to be a favor. Make some noise for Nick James over here.
Sorry, I think I'm muted.
He's got his headphones on. He can't hear you.
I'll put you back on.
All right, yeah, thanks, Vern. Sorry about that. I know it's
No idea what we're talking about.
so I couldn't really tell. We only got to see that that footage once. But the world between worlds artwork is definitely on the logo, so I have to imagine it's getting referenced. Oh, and we also saw we saw the back of Sabine.
Hey, one more time, get up for Nick.
Mural where they end the last season.
Hey, Nick. Tell them
They're definitely looking for Ezra.
All right, so after the last panel, I was standing outside.
They're getting ready to
I
start the
didn't
next
have my
panel.
mask on.
Tell them why
Yeah, I think they've got another 18 minutes or something right now. Right now, they're doing a costume contest.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
They got the
Who else? Anybody else have any questions?
Invincible live action. I don't know. Anybody in here watching Invincible?
We love you, Eric. We love you, Eric.
Yeah, so anyway,
All right, thanks
I
for,
like to
thanks
fancy
for calling
myself
in,
a
man.
young, old
Yep.
Invincible.
Have
Hey
fun.
guys, cheers.
That was
Awesome.
cool. That was cool. That was cool.
I was having a hard time hearing him. I was trying to focus on like what he was saying over the crowd.
Yeah.
And,
It's
and it took
loud.
me a minute to realize I should mute him when you guys were asking the questions.
Yeah, once
so
you did that, like I could hear it perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
try to do that.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Oh, that was really cool. Hey, let me go through the chat and see who's here. So it'll be quick because it's 0.7 seconds per person.
On
You go through
location,
them quick. You don't let anybody breathe. It's just click, click.
on location with Eric at Star Wars Celebration.
Big Sean's here.
Did you guys get to see any of that Ahsoka trailer before? It
Oh
got taken
yeah,
down?
yeah. I
Yeah.
got a.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
threw up a picture of Hera. I was like, it's Hera.
Somebody
Yeah,
leaked
that
it.
was-
I'm assuming now that's Ewan McGregor's. That's who Ewan McGregor's wife is playing. Because it was
Oh,
teased
is
that
she-
she was in that show. So
Is she playing Hera? Oh wow.
I don't know for sure. I'm just assuming that's probably who she got cast as.
Oh, Mary Winston, his new wife, Mary Winston. Is that?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. His new wife was
Alright.
announced that she was in that show, but it
Alright.
wasn't announced who she was playing. So
Alright.
once I saw her in the trailer, I was like, it's got to be her, right?
Could be. She's quite tall, like Mary Winston. She's quite tall. Could be.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Could be.
Hey, Kat.
and Sabine should be a bit of, what do they say, like an ethnic sort of
Red
looking,
Ranger Chris.
right?
It's the girl from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the second one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Natasha.
She's playing
Natasha
Sabine.
something.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
special lady friend.
Hello, Rosa.
Yeah.
What color hair are they giving her? Blue, purple, the mixed
It
red?
looked
Like,
it looked like it's supposed to look at the end of the mural, so it almost looks like they're gonna backtrack
that purplish blue or whatever you think? Or
to like the end of
That's
Rebels.
just not
Like
letting me-
Ahsoka is gonna start where the end of Rebels left off.
Greedo, is your speedo bulging today?
I can't read emojis, so does anybody know what this actually says? Something about like I'm playing the guitar instead of doing laundry?
No, he's playing the guitar in his underwear and socks.
It says monkey
Oh,
lizards are amazing.
What a conspiracy. Rolando.
Oh no, you gave Geek Strong a big head. He's specially got more than 0.7 seconds.
Oh, he's actually a channel member.
So now Geek Strong is feeling all like special.
Here's Eric.
It doesn't take that long to give Geek Strong a big head. Doesn't take that little bit of a rub.
Sonny.
Sonny Fresh.
Sonny.
What's up?
Sonny Fresh. He's in a bit of a down. He's in a bit of
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the emoji, right? Oh.
Is that because you beat him in games this morning?
Well, that could be
No?
it.
Yeah.
That could
You
be
totally
Jonathan,
beat.
how's it
You
going?
totally stopped him.
That could be it.
What's up?
Look at that. Mike in Houston's here. Didn't even need an invitation.
What's Super John doing here? I know, it's crazy.
Got him right back.
We're so shocked.
Yeah,
No,
surprise.
Let's see. Hello, boys. Mark.
Colonel Angus.
Yeah, lots of cool people here.
Angus.
Yeah.
Isn't the Colonel going to be on your show?
The Colonel's coming on.
The Colonel's coming. The Colonel's coming.
Our Colonel's coming. I got some great guests coming, honest to God. Colonel. I'll have the Colonel anyway.
I have to go back in the chat now and figure out what is this mean.
Who doesn't love a quickie?
Cats! Honest to God, I thought it was just you and me. I thought it was just us two. You know, hopping on hopping on the good foot and doing the bad
Hello,
thing.
Rod. Hello.
Wham bam. Thank you, bam. Get the old in now. Tunnel, the tunnel. My wingman.
That's saying hi to everybody. Nobody
Yeah,
gets
speaking of
left out.
Wingman, I'm going to be watching Top Gun tonight.
Are you really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
See the new one?
At 9 o'clock, yeah.
You got to let us know how that is.
I watched the first one again last night, and I don't know why it was so popular. It's basically a massive love story with a few cool scenes in it.
It was
Crazy.
a few little scenes.
Yeah,
that,
it's a massive man love scene.
Yeah.
Lots of man love playing volleyball.
Like, you know what it was? When they go in the bar and he sings the song, like, you lost that love and feeling, that whole thing. When you're like right at that 16, 17 years old, you're thinking like, yeah, that's the coolest way to do a pickup and stuff like that. And
but
so,
nowadays, he'd be arrested though too, wouldn't he? The way he
Oh,
was,
you
like,
would.
going
Yeah.
through
No, you
days.
would. Yeah.
Can't do that to a
Real
woman
quick.
today.
I'm gonna go in. I'm
ya?
gonna ride it on my motorcycle with my shades.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
then he
pick up
went
a
in the
girl by
bathroom
singing
and
that
got
song.
like right into her personal space.
Yeah.
And, was like,
And then I'm gonna go
Is that not
outside
allowed?
and fly a jet fighter. That's exactly how you do it.
Is that not
When you
allowed?
think about it, though, Lando would have been done nowadays, like old school Lando. That's why they had to curb him a little bit in Solo.
Yeah, Colt 45 Lando would not survive in this.
No.
Yeah, following on what Vern said, I was 14 when I seen it in the theater, and I remember that bar scene. It was just epic, man.
So, I remember when it came out on VHS. I was in my last couple of years of high school, and we rented it, and we had it was like the water polo team. We had a big group together, and we were watching it together at somebody's house. I don't remember, but every guy started singing the song when it came on. Right? It was like a mixed room, and all the guys got together. It was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's so 80s.
I can't help but just my imagination starts thinking about the five of us playing beach volleyball to the music, with our tops off. We're wearing jeans, and we've got
maybe
no tops.
20 years ago, but not at my age.
dude with his legs out.
Maybe Vern can have the white vest on.
Yeah, I'm so white.
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. If I dove for that volleyball and bopped it off and like face planted on the ground in the sand, I'll be laying there for the rest of the day. I probably will not be able to get back up after that. So,
come on, playing with the boys.
Okay, so the other only thing happening this weekend besides Star Wars Celebration and Top Gun is what we're here to talk about, and it is Stranger Things season 4.
Yes.
What?
The first 2 episodes. I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I gotta say I'm a little bit confused. I don't know what's going on yet, but hopefully it starts rolling soon.
I wanted to throw that up there because Cat Mule was just saying thoughts on who was it? Red Ranger Chris was saying Stranger Things season 4. He's gonna watch it later on.
Yeah, me too.
And
me too.
I still have yet to even start the show. Like,
really?
I've never watched a season of it at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, not even.
It was good.
Oh wow.
One of the kids that's on it, actually, the little one with the curly hair or whatever, he lives locally by me. I know a girl who's like one of his teachers in school.
I thought you were gonna say he's right next door.
No, like literally a couple towns over, but it's all close.
That's cool.
Left 4 Dead. Hello,
Left 4 Dead.
What's up?
So does everybody in the town like talk about him and stuff? Is he sort of like a local?
No,
deal,
but he had like a summer job, there's a popular like beach spot by us, and so I guess he had a summer job, and wherever he was working used to get mobbed with people because they knew he worked there.
Wow, yeah.
So people would just go and show up and like, oh yeah, can you sign this while you're bussing my table?
There was funny. There was, when I was growing up, there was a gas station where CC DeVille was working. It was a Hess gas station.
Oh, wow.
And there were more people there trying to get CC DeVille's autograph than were buying gas.
Oh, I can only imagine.
From
right?
Poison, from the band Poison. Yeah. It was funny. And when we went, I think my friend Nofrio and I went by, And Nof and I were like, "What the hell are you doing here at a gas station?" He's like, "I don't know. I got set up to do this thing for the day." You know, we were like, "What the hell?"
That's funny. Yeah, apparently, like that was a big thing. I'm sure he made out great on tips that summer, but yeah. What's up, dude?
What up, dude? How are you?
Pleasure to meet you finally.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you're here.
Dude,
welcome.
Dude's here. Surprise!
What's up, John?
Surprise! He's a surprise big guest visitor.
Yeah, I called in sick to work today, so.
Just to be here?
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, I bet let's hope they're not watching, Sean.
Well, we're on a different channel, so I doubt it.
Okay, so what I did was the dude and Sean were late. I threw their links to their channels up in the chat. So if you guys are not subscribed, please go over.
Do the links work?
To their channels. They do. All of my links have been verified. I will put links for Super John and Ways of the Sith in the comments because they were the surprise guests today.
Oh, you haven't done it yet. You haven't got the links in yet.
He's not that
That's
far.
because it was a surprise that John told everybody.
He didn't want to spoil it. That's how he's selling it.
Vern was surprised they actually came on.
Surprised that they actually wanted to come on since it's on.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, we finally got the Lego invite, Vern. We finally got the Lego invite.
Oh, you got a Lego invite?
No, I need to be sure.
You don't say we because I never got one.
There's not much chance of it happening.
That Lego thing is like confusing, anyways.
Well, I know. Do you know the thing is, if I did this is what happened. This is what happened. Ways the Sith. If I did make him a special invite, which no one else gets because the link's in the chat. Do you know what he'd do? He'd turn up with mega constructs, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
You know, just to like be awkward.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he?
It wouldn't just be mega constructs, it'd be an awkward set too. Like not just that it was mega constructs, but then it would also be a questionable.
Yeah.
What would that be? What would Vern's questionable mega constructs be?
Like a giant dildo or something? Like what are you talking about?
This is where you guys got me completely wrong. Like
or do you think he comes with like
check this out. Hold on. So the last time we were on my channel, I made the dude and Salacious moderators. I had to remove Salacious because of all the links he was putting in the chat. I can't have those things on my channel.
What? Am I not? Have you
rejected now? No, I mean, I went through. I had to turn off the live chats from the last live stream because I was like,
I was very efficient. I was very good at getting the links.
I was like, where is he directing people to go? All right,
I understand. Vern, can I just say I understand what Sonny said earlier in the comment. He said he's upset about Star Trek, and if you a bit later on maybe if you have a look on his Twitter, there's a new Playmobil set with it's the Klingon bird of prey.
Okay,
just saying that. Something to look at later. It looks nuts.
Oh, give me a break!
Yeah,
I would totally want that.
It looks
the big,
nuts.
like the green one, the big green one.
The massive
one.
one.
God, come on,
so John. Do you remember how you thought you were saving some money?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's gone now.
Yeah, I do want to show this. So this is probably I'm going to put up a video. It's like a 5-second clip. This is probably one of the coolest things that I saw from the Star Wars celebration, and you guys tell me if you agree.
Here we go.
So you're my Uncle Joey. Better get used to these bars, kid.
I knew it. I bloody knew it. Outrageous.
I was gonna say that. Is it a couple of
at least they're not bloody outrageous.
I don't think it's polite to show like what everybody's having for dinner after that show. You know what I mean? Like putting that's kind of cruel to those monkey lizards.
Honestly,
I saw those things at the first day, and I was like, "Someone's got to get in there and rescue the monkey lizards."
Yeah, I know. I was like, I bet Vern crops that.
Why are we looking at dude's forehead?
But did you like the audio I put on there? That was from Back to the Future, right?
Very good.
Salacious, were you able to get somebody to get you one of the See No Evil, Hear No Evil statues?
No, not yet. But I'm gonna get it direct from Regal. I think.
Is that a Regal? Is that Regal Robot? Is that Regal?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, that was cool. They showed it off yesterday, like on the live stream panel.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow, that's really impressive.
I got a question. How much is that Tauntaun head? Because
$5,000.
Is it really?
I don't know. I imagine. But I'm wondering if any of that stuff will make it over to Comic-Con. like from Regal Robot and stuff. So if it does show up there, I can definitely pick that up.
Forehead cam normally means the dude's having his dinner.
All right, I see.
That's what it normally means. So he's secretly devouring.
But hey, the question has been answered. Steve-O at Collecting Star Wars did a poll, and it's okay to eat on a live stream.
Oh, all right.
Oh, it won.
Have you got your ice, Fern?
Surprising.
I don't have it today because I wasn't planning on the segment. But okay, hey, so before we get into Kenobi, can we just talk about some of the figures that they talked about at the convention?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a PowerPoint that I made, and the first thing is kind of about Kenobi, but so we don't get too far into it. I just wanted to segue that because
PowerPoint?
It's related to one of the things that in the figures. Okay. All right. Yeah, PowerPoint. You heard of that?
Are we at a corporate meeting or something?
We are. All right, I got to see how this is. Okay, so this picture of Kenobi, right? The scene of Kenobi in Kenobi, I felt like was a nod to this Ralph McQuarrie art.
Oh, we are stretching, man. Jeez.
You didn't think so?
It could be.
I just thought, that was kind of like a nod to this drawing, because if you looked at the way they had done that figure, it's basically like a rebreather with goggles, right? And it's, of course, this is Luke, but I just felt like it was sort of an odd nod to it. And then the very next thing they showed was this set with this Ralph McQuarrie inspired figure set.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart versus Darth Vader.
Yeah, and I'm like, and my question
this is going to be a hard set to get. This is going to be a hard set to get.
You think
Nope.
Should this have been that Luke?
It's a no for me.
Well, is this available everywhere? Where's this going to be available?
It's going to be Shop Disney, like Disneyland, Disney World, Shop Disney maybe. But I'm just wondering, do you guys think if this was a Luke in this package, it would be a definite yes?
Yeah. Of course. And if they had that artwork on the box, that would be a freaking awesome. Yeah.
Right. And then
I'm just glad though that they're doing 2-packs. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully maybe doing multi-packs could maybe curb some of that price hike a little bit. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, it just depends on how much they charge for the 2-pack.
Yeah, how much is this 2-pack? Is it $69.99?
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Captain Roll.
You really think they're going to scalp this? Red Ranger, you think they're going to scalp this? Because I'm not interested at all in this. It's a definite no.
Either.
I'm playing the long game. If I ever see it on,
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, if I ever see it on sale, I would grab it. But this will probably get scalped though. It'll probably early it will, because people will want it because it's very collectible.
If it's 30,
one of those collectible pieces in the long run where people just hold on to it and scalp it.
Yeah. Well, and it's got and you can see the figures, right? So anything now where you could see the figures, there's going to be a short to maybe intermediate term panic to buy them up.
But now, did you guys think that was interesting that every figure they showed off yesterday still has the window, and same thing with TVC?
They were pipelines from.
No, they must have just been
I know they were all
pipelines,
but still, we might not get these probably till the end of this year, beginning of next year for some of these.
Yeah, so I made this slide exactly for that.
Or in 3 days in Minnesota, someone will have them.
They will. Yeah, in 3 days.
They said they were going to end their plastic packaging by the end of 2022.
Yeah, and so far with these, it kind of seems like Star Wars might be the last one to convert.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Or are they saying anything that you can pre-order in 2022 for delivery in 2025 will still have plastic? That's
But see now, Marvel Legends is already ahead of the curve in that, and already going to the cardboard.
Right.
Except for their retro stuff. Yeah.
Yes. Now,
that's going to be a shame when that goes away.
I will tell you about this. This Vader is going to be really hard for me to want to pass up, because I really bought the Zeb, and then I have some of those Ralph McQuarrie concept figures because I really like that aspect of the filmmaking, that creative process. Yeah. So to get this Vader is going to be a real, problem with me, that because it's a 2-pack, I sort of almost have to pass on the Vader because of the price point of what it's going to be, to just because the only figure out of that.
Do we
pack
know
I
the
want
price
is the
point
Vader.
yet?
No,
I guess so. No. I guess they said in the chat it's $60, $59.99 or whatever.
Okay, so that's a little bit stiff just to get the Vader.
Stiff.
Yeah.
But like to your point earlier though, if I saw it for 30 or maybe even 40, that might change my mind. If I saw it marked down to even $40, I might go, ooh, that's $20 a figure. I can get that. But if $30, even better. I definitely grab it at $30. So if I see it marked down, I probably will end up grabbing it. But if it's not at the full price, no way. So, but yeah.
Yeah. So I wish and I hope that maybe one day this Vader will come out in a single pack. That's my.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping that this design will end up on like maybe some sort of like a Ralph McQuarrie inspired cards like we
that
got.
would work. Yeah.
That would be cool.
And so that would be a
that's what they're
perfect
gonna do.
way. Yeah, perfect way for them to repack and resell it, right?
Yeah,
But
but
if this goes on sale,
the Luke one.
if somehow we play the long game and this goes on sale for like $35 to $40, I would grab it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
just to have it, because it might be one of those pieces like you were saying that give it a couple of years and this skyrockets in price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Sonny's saying Black Series 6-inch Vader in his regeneration chamber with a removable helmet. That chamber would be cool.
With either battle damage, like where you can see his face underneath, or another removable helmet. You and me always talk about that, Vern, with your head swap on the one Vader.
Right.
Yeah, all these Inquisitors, I think,
are you guys in for all of them?
No,
yeah, man.
Not a single one. Nope.
No.
I already pre-ordered
come in the
Reva.
wave.
I like Reva, man. I
like Reva. I like Reva.
I pre-ordered that figure
badass.
right away, man.
She's a badass, man. I don't understand people like
and
ranking on her.
She's
awesome.
more of a badass than the rest of the Inquisitors, which
right.
Like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
This guy,
when we get to the spoiler part, I got a point about, people are saying, well, I'll wait till we get to Kenobi.
Okay. So this guy, I'm probably.
Well, we're just saying, we're not revealing anything. We're just saying she's awesome.
She's a badass, and she's hot, and she'd be really aggressive in bed.
I like the design. I like the design of this one. The little neck tentacles, I think, are cool.
Right.
I almost wish they would re-release the second sister now, like in this.
Yeah.
I really wish they and give her like her real head with a removable helmet or something.
Removable helmet, yeah. So how about Grand Inquisitor?
Oh yeah,
again,
totally
I wish it would have came with the Rebels head as well.
Yes, but you know what?
That would have been perfect. But yeah,
so
I got to pick it up.
Yeah.
So
now,
the thing is,
do you
with that
think these are ones we have to play the long game on, or or do you think these will just be gone and we'll never see them?
No, I think that they'll be around. I think people. I think that this one's going to be like hard for some people because they want the one from the animated series or whatever. Yeah. And so I think that people will maybe hold out, especially if they have the original like Ezra and those figures. That's the one they want for that set. Now this will totally be for that. I think everybody who's watching the show, right?
No, I'm not.
That's mainly why I want this, is to go right with the Rebels display. Probably all the Inquisitors will go with the Rebels display.
Now the thing is, with this guy, you could always get a 3D printed head off of like Bounty Supply Company if they make it or whatever, and just do the head swap on it.
I'm sure they have the whole kit already for him, like where you
but you know what?
everything.
I didn't mind his head in the show.
No, it was a lot better, and they at least gave him the eyes. That was.
But I thought the actor did a great job.
Oh, his voice voice is cool. I like his voice. Yeah.
So I had no, no one should go into this with any worries if you haven't seen it yet about the quality of the casting. Like they
not at all.
Yeah. If you don't like it, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you're probably prejudiced or have some sort of.
I love this Alia Secura though.
Yeah, Alia Secura.
She's brilliant. I mean,
basically,
this is one of the best villains we've ever had so far.
Absolutely 100% buying Alia Secura.
Grand Inquisitor looks like a school teacher.
Oh yeah,
and I'm hoping this leads to a Darth Talon with the same mold.
There you go.
Please,
Darth
please. Yes, please.
All right,
so definitely want to give me Darth Talon like this. I'm fine with it. I don't need the crazy costume. This is fine.
Yeah, so everybody's getting these two.
No. I'm only getting
Yes,
Alia. Only
In a
Alia,
heartbeat.
only Alia Sakura. That's it. Just her.
You're
I'm
gonna
getting-
get it.
I'm getting,
getting
both,
both.
and I'm making them, and I'm posing them so they're
Yeah.
kissing each other.
Okay, so the next slide here, everybody's in for both of these figures, right?
Nope, only Darth Maul.
Darth Maul, yeah.
You know,
I already
I'm
got
getting
the
Maul.
3.75 of that Grief Karga.
You got to pre-order that Maul for sure, right?
Yeah,
Just to be
definitely.
Or he's
safe.
going to
I'm
be
just
gone.
hoping it's not a Walmart exclusive because that's the one.
But you know what?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
dude, that'd be terrible. But
That's the one I've been waiting
every
for
Maul-
like for years now. Like that's the perfect Darth Maul.
That
I'll,
one.
So
I'll
wait,
get Grief
so-
when he's on sale for $10 to $12.
So I'm
I'll wait
confused
and I'll
here.
pick him up.
Yeah,
I
I like
didn't-
this. I like the upgraded outfit. He looks great with the colors and everything.
That's what I said, but I just know we'll be able to get him on sale, so I'm gonna wait and
Oh,
get him.
yeah.
for
Yeah,
$10.
he'll be on the pegs like Lando is right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they already got him in 3.75 inch, and it's exactly the same. And then it's a rubber like tunic he's wearing. He's not going to be able to sit or move. It's pretty. I mean, it's a beautiful
it'll be like
mold,
the
but
other one, the other Black Series one we have already of him.
Yeah, and he's going to be 2 per case.
So I'm confused here. So haven't the other ones, the sisters and the brothers, the Inquisitors, gone up for sale already? So
thought June 1st.
No, not June 1st.
Only Reza or not
Only
Reza,
Reva,
Reva.
Reva's up.
Reva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I was
Reva
like,
and Obi-Wan.
when does Maul and Alia go up?
I think
They
I
June
bet
didn't
you they're going
say.
to be like Target exclusive or something. I have a feeling.
No,
They
don't say
better
that,
not
Sean.
be. They better not.
Yeah,
be.
that's the
You
only
just
thing
put
I'm
it out
hoping.
there.
Not Target, not
Well,
Walmart.
the case that's coming, because I have that pre-ordered, and there's only 3 missing. One of them's a double pack, and it's a mystery. And then there's
Well,
one
that's what I
more
was
to be
wondering
announced.
if the Inquisitors are going to be the other 3 figures for that wave, or
Yeah, well, 2's a
'cause
double
the
pack,
Grand
so maybe
Inquisitor
not,
on
unless
the
that's a
number on the
mistake.
back was number 9.
Okay.
I'm
Like
thinking
that's
Make,
number
make,
9
you
in
know
the
what? Make
Obi-Wan
Grief
wave.
Karga the
So
Walmart
far,
figure or whatever.
you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
go, yeah,
he'll
yeah.
probably be a Target
Yeah.
exclusive. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. The Grief.
Hasbro does not want empty pegs
I'm
again,
scarred
so he's going to
not to
be
pre-order
in the
Star
But you
Wars.
can't have Maul. Maul can't be an exclusive. That's insane.
I hope not.
They always do. You know.
Oh my
you know
gosh!
it's
Can you
true.
imagine if they made Maul like a GameStop or something exclusive? He would be super hard to get.
My only
and-
worry
they
is
do
that
the
it's a
dumbest
Walmart
shit.
is because all the other Clone Wars ones were Walmart exclusives. The Ahsoka, the
Oh,
332nd,
yeah. Who's next?
all those.
So they got
Oh,
Walmart,
that's no
Target, who's
Walgreens.
next?
Can you imagine that?
Oh my God!
All right.
Oh.
So the next thing I want to
Great,
do.
hey, great
is-
job bumming everyone out, guys. Nice work.
The next thing I want to do is play a little game. Now we have Sean on here, and we already
Wait, do we have
already-
clear rules for this game?
Yeah, well, we already crowned him as the champion poser, right? So it's really I want to put this up there and rate the pose, and I'd like to hear from everybody in
Oh, yeah.
the chat
about
too. What do you guys
time.
think of this pose?
It's a
My
fencing
number-
pose.
my
I don't know what's
number
going
one-
on.
My number 1 figure is Hammerhead.
Oh, so Maul is 2000. Somebody said in the chat, Maul
Yeah,
was
June
June
1st.
1st as well.
Low
That's
color,
a terrible.
casual
That's a
arm.
terrible pose. Terrible pose. I'm rating it a 0 out of
It's
10.
fencing. Yeah, somebody was laughing and put it together.
Yeah.
So the first thing that came to my mind was I'm thinking of Fred Astaire and Singing in the Rain.
I was just thinking the same thing. I go, this is Singing in the Rain. Yeah.
I'm like,
This is Singing in the Rain.
But
all the
you know
way.
what's nice about this pose though is it does show off how brilliant the figure is. So you got to give it
that he
that.
can stand like that.
Well, I mean, he's got the perfect walk, and he's also, beautifully holding his saber with his arm tucked behind his back. With it looks like, is that a cloth cape?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It looks
is,
like
man.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything about this
all of them
figure
have
is
cloth
on
capes, which I
fire.
was surprised. Like Reva has a cloth cape, Obi-Wan's got the robe, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this the only
this
one,
po-
or do you have
after
more to this
The
game?
poses
No,
from
there's
episode
more. They
3.
did some good jobs on some of these. I like the trooper with the shield.
I like
man.
this
They did a good
segment,
job
but I
with
like
those.
this segment, but we need a little intro video for it.
We
Rate
need
the
another.
pose.
We need another pose.
Come
Do we have-
on,
do we have another
pose.
Oh
pose?
yeah,
No.
I
Your
only
body
downloaded
moves
this
to the
one. I can't
music.
do
Oh, come on,
everything.
So it's a game. It's a game with only 1 entry. What
Is
the
that
hell?
it? Is that it?
Oh,
Is that it? Oh my
Okay,
god!
so we already talked
That's how
about
he
the
set it
second
up.
thing.
That was
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that was
Let
it.
it down.
It was a
It's
game. It was a
stupid.
game
This
with.
is enough.
It was
This
a
and not
great
Luke
game. A
Skywalker
great
and
game
Vader
with only
concept.
1 entry. Yeah.
Got me
So I'm
really
assuming you
excited.
guys are.
somebody at Hasbro.
All right. How about we just do poses then?
Yes. Okay. Sure. Everybody posts.
I thought you'd retired. I thought you'd retired, dude. I thought you'd retired.
The being a leg model.
We're getting the legs out. We're getting them out again.
No, those are retired.
One back flurry.
You got to
okay,
pay for
so without looking, everybody take a guess and tell me how many backers this currently has.
Oh yeah,
it was fine. It was early. I know what it was earlier today. It was terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it's going to be 310 because yesterday it was like 200.
It's 7. It's 7.
No,
I'm going to say 1100.
7.
No,
it was 500 when I streamed Battlefield.
Yeah, it was 5 this morning when I looked as well.
Oh, I'm way off then.
Okay, so
all right, what is it?
Dun, dun, dun. $5.99.
Wow. Oh, it's only gone up 100 in the day. That's amazing. That's crazy.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
I don't know what they were thinking though. Honestly,
I know
they were thinking they were going
to pack was what 350 or 400
for the Rancor.
Crazy. No, the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it was 400, and it came with all that stuff.
It looks really
this
cool.
Doesn't have.
They were thinking cool. They were totally going to capitalize off of Kenobi, no matter what. And they were going to crank out as many Kenobi-related things as they could. And I think that's what they were thinking.
As the series goes on, though, maybe it does have an effect.
Yeah, it's
and they're playing the long game.
I mean, it's double the price it should be, though. It's double the price it should be. That's
okay,
now, does it spin?
I don't know.
And then the worst part is in the show. It wasn't even a double saber, was it? I mean, does it upgrade?
Well, she's got 2 sabers that attach. If you look at the
how do you know?
They show
it. She's only using 1 there.
All of the Inquisitors are double. All of the Inquisitors are double.
Yeah, but she wore hers as a single.
The single brown.
The helicopter sabers. The helicopter.
She wore
hers
like as a single.
On the cartoon, you could fold it in, so it's like you could fold it like that and then use it just as a single style.
If you remember in Kenobi, like a lot of them just had it on their back, and then hers is like 2 sabers that connect and turn into it.
Well, I'm wondering if the ring does something like flips down like that to make the circle. Like she's got that seal here, and it's got it flips around.
Yeah, and it like splits out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it does. Yeah.
Literally
I'm sure we'll see
hers
it.
almost looks like an actual old saber sword, like like a Civil War era sword with the handle and everything on it.
I think we're gonna see it at some point because I think that's gonna be like one of those moments, like when she gets into a good battle, she's gonna be like holding the single blade, and then she's gonna go, it's going
right,
and and everybody's gonna be
and
like,
then that's when the HasLabs will go up.
There you go.
Nerds
If it does the same thing, it's not gonna do it. It's just gonna be like click. You got to click them together. It's not gonna actually unfold or anything.
So that's interesting that none of us know if that rotates.
No,
I don't believe so. I don't think they showed it rotate.
Well, maybe that'll end up being like a tier, right? Like it hits the 5,000. They say if you get to like 7,000, we can add this extra functionality or something like that.
They
right?
said this was it. It's just 500. There's no tiers.
There's no tiers. Yeah, they said.
Oh my gosh, dude! There's no tiers.
They said there was no tiers. Yeah, they said there was no tiers.
That,
it's just as is 500 for the saber. Nothing extra.
But when it's about to fail, like the Rancor
did, you should add a tier where you get every.
Yeah.
How about a tier like they add a tier right now that every figure that wields this, you get a figure of.
You know what I
so every Inquisitor that is wielded it, you'll get the whole set of Inquisitors.
I think they should create a tier of like a cardboard cutout with like a desert background scene that you can stand in front of.
A life-size one?
with some plastic bones.
And maybe like a carded, I don't know, Jawa.
No more tears.
Well, it's marketed towards cosplay players. Like if you look on TikTok, there's a massive market for that kind of thing.
Thank you.
But if you're gonna spend 500 on it, why wouldn't you spend another 1 or 2 for like one of those Neo-Pixel sabers that are way better quality?
Well,
and like they're actually hardwired and everything.
If you're gonna charge that much, it really shouldn't be a HasLab. You could produce them to like a high-end consumer like cosplayer that wants it.
Yeah.
Because think about it, if you're, I mean, like if you had a younger kid and they're like, "Ooh, I like the Inquisitors, I like that lightsaber," and they're 10, are you really spending? What is it? Is it 600?
500.
Yeah, 500.
Are you really spending $500 to give your 10-year-old a lightsaber?
Yeah, no. Check this out. So Captain
you're
Miller says
going to hunt down the old Rebels one that does spin for $30, $40.
Yeah, I heard the kid ones actually have spin.
So look at what Captain Mule says. He says he thought HasLabs were for special stuff. So let me say this. So at the Starliner, right, the Star Wars Hotel or whatever, they have that show where Rey picks up a lightsaber and it ignites. And then she, of course, puts it down and then grabs a regular one to fight with. Would you HasLab for $500 one of those sabers?
That ignites and the blade comes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would hit
Just
the
for the
goal.
effect.
Now, something like that would be, I guess,
Because you
maybe.
because you could carry it around and just for pictures and stuff, hit it and ignite it, and the blade wouldn't be in the way for the most part, right? When you're just walking around.
But you could call Hacksmith. He built one of those.
Oh yeah, right. But then who knows what
Vern really likes showing that he's a grower.
What?
I don't think the proton pack wasn't I don't think the proton pack was $500. It was cheaper.
It was $399 or whatever it was when it came.
Yeah, but you had to buy the other piece too.
That's true. You got to buy the wand.
backpack.
You had to buy the wand separate. You're right. Yeah. And the wand was $100, wasn't it? So
yeah, so about the same.
This Memorial Day weekend, everybody.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And check out what I got my dog, man.
Forces. Yeah.
Oh, you got the llama.
The llama.
Yeah, for the dog.
So Brandon's watching for the third time Kenobi, so he should be all ready for the impending conversation.
Because I put some guy in his place. He was dogging on, the young one in the show. And he was like, it breaks, continuity or all that. And I basically put him in his place because I have a theory. Hopefully they follow through with it of how it can.
Don't show yet. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet.
What's
I thought they answered that
because we haven't given spoilers.
But the guy kept trying to find me, and I know I'm right because the lady.
You got to give the spoilers warning. But guys, you never know what's going to come out of Sean's mouth.
Yeah. Should have went to work today, but I got sniffles and it's congestion, and I'll scare the shit out of everybody right now.
You know what? You're too sick to go to work, but that doesn't mean you're too sick to actually function just sitting in a chair,
to be
not infecting anybody else. You're doing the socially acceptable.
Did you take a test this morning? Did you do your test, your COVID test?
No, see these two.
This
is an amazing figure, man. I'll tell you.
Did you do your monkeypox test?
They got the little mold. I wanted to ask about that figure, Sean. Can the little figure you got there, is the suit molded onto the upper body, or is it like that Boba Fett where it's like a slip over?
No, it's a good question, man. No, it's molded.
Okay, because I was thinking they were totally going to use the same mold for the Leia.
Yeah. Oh,
all right.
Do
you guys want to talk about it?
Because look how big her head is, It's on a very small body.
It's in my pull this week. I grabbed the second one just to make a little Boba.
It's actually an amazing figure. I was shocked.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I saw somebody doing the head sculpts for young Boba, and it looks perfect. You just swap the head out. If you want to do the painting on it, you can. But
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready? Spoilers
you gotta
ahead?
Give a spoiler. Yeah, you gotta be very thorough. Let people know.
This is your fair warning. If you have not watched,
there should be a shot clock or Salacious, do you have a song about spoilers?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Do we have a Salacious video?
Could do.
It'd be a great song to do it to is "The Warrior" by Scandal.
Yeah, except for they're owned by. I think that's owned.
Dude,
by
you don't know who
AMF
Patty Smythe and Scandal is?
It's just one of these weird frat boy bands.
I am the warrior.
Are you're kidding me? You don't know who Patty Smythe and Scandal?
No, I don't have a clue.
All right.
Oh my god, dude.
It's time for spoilers. It's time for spoilers. Not spoiled bread, but spoilers from a movie.
Have you heard about this company that buys the rights to all these songs nowadays just to turn them into commercials? They buy the rights to songs so they can have the catalogs for people who want to do commercials. And
you know
then
what you should do? You should make a T-shirt with a spoiled bread, it's all moldy and gross, like a loaf of bread, and then be like, "I'm full of spoilers" or something.
All right. Hey, Salacious, can you design that for my store?
or a pile of cheese that's all molded and spoiled.
I don't know what's going on at the moment. I don't know what we're talking about.
John's talking about a T-shirt design. I'm asking you to design it so I could put it up on my store.
Oh yeah, it'll probably be a bestseller because your other ones are. Let's just say your other ones aren't. You know. Wow.
So wait, so Salacious, did you actually watch this?
What is it? What are we talking about?
Kenobi.
Oh
Everybody?
yeah, I've got a theory about the end because I've done some research.
Okay.
I bet he fights Darth Vader.
I've got a
think?
theory. I've got a theory.
I heard there's spoilers out there, so don't spoil.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, we're only
spoil
gonna talk
anything
about
past episode
what
2,
we've
like
seen.
episode
I
1 and
watched
2.
1 and 2.
Well, I haven't
Okay.
read anything. I was
Well,
joking.
Yeah, I've got everything
You
muted.
don't know that.
I
I'm
was
completely
joking
muted.
last week when I said Leia would be in it, and then when I was like,
I
thought
had no idea she was.
I
gonna
had
be
no
in it, man.
idea.
That's
Yeah,
why
I had
it was
no
such
idea.
a surprise for me.
Yeah, see, I knew
Hey,
she
Nathan.
was supposed to be in it, but
What up,
that's all
Nathan?
I kind of know so far.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my piece of research? It's not a spoiler.
Vern, do you have a banner that says spoilers? So
No.
there's just a banner.
No,
at the
because
what
bottom?
should we say? Come back.
Because what if
because I
somebody
don't have-
tunes in now? What if
Also,
somebody
yeah, come
tuned in
back
right
in
now?
20 minutes.
And they're out of luck,
They're-
basically.
they're out of luck,
Right?
man.
Oh no,
You-
they
you
don't
know-
have-
See, that's why you need a spoilers
Wait,
banner.
wait. If somebody was tuning in now, they would have seen the thumbnail that said Kenobi
Yeah,
reaction.
you're right.
So
And-
so then you want no one to tune in for the rest of the
You
show,
don't care,
just this
dude. You
segment.
don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
I think everybody's seen it already.
So
I mean,
basically, if you wanted to see like what people picked up this week, like you're stupid, is what you're saying.
You got to jump later.
no, I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
come back.
I'm
in,
just saying,
20
like, if you're waiting to watch Kenobi because you were too busy watching Stranger Things, and this is the show for you because we are going to do a complete recap
Hey,
of
they're
the
watching us
1.5
before
episodes of
Kenobi.
Okay, but
Stranger
what
Things.
about someone that just tuned in right now? How would they know that?
They
They
should be
would just
watching
hear
right now.
us talking about it right now. Right now.
But what about right now? Like I just tuned in. I'm really excited to see 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. And then oh my
They would
god,
be super happy that we're talking about it because that's what they're waiting for.
they'd be like, "Oh my god, Leia dies." And
Listen.
then the Leia that's raised is really a clone.
Hold on. I think G4
Like that'd be
says it all.
terrible to come in and see that like 2 episodes in and you haven't watched it yet.
We're gonna go with
John,
G4
put it in my
says
mouth.
intimate.
Put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth, John.
We're gonna go with Lobot.
Well, anyway, I'm just going to break out and say it, okay? This guy online, you know, everybody's saying how, you know, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Uh-huh.
They're saying how it completely breaks everything. Leah wouldn't know who it is. She's going to have her memory wiped. Well, anyway, it is possible, is it not, that she thinks of this guy that she met right now as Ben the Jedi, because he didn't mention Obi-Wan Kenobi. So he's Ben the Jedi. And then she was told later on by her father, I can't remember his name, right? The guy that
Bail
yeah, Bail,
Sean.
that if
What
anything
kind of
ever
Star Wars
happens,
fan are you?
to take R2-D2 and ask for General Kenobi. So she could think General Kenobi is somebody completely different than Jedi Ben because she hadn't seen him in so many years.
Yeah, maybe Kenobi is
All
like
that whole-
Smith.
Well, I thought that was like
space.
important.
Yeah,
because
but
that
he's
was the
Ben.
only way he introduced himself. Is just my
Yeah,
name's Ben.
Ben,
There was no
a
Kenobi.
Jedi.
There was no
Yeah,
Yeah, as
and
a
General
kid, she
Kenobi
remembered-
is loaded into R2, and she knows that's like the emergency thing to use because, you know, the planet was in danger.
Well, dude, even if she remembers him, like if you remember
doesn't
that
break
this
canon.
wizard came out of nowhere and saved you when you were a little kid, like why wouldn't you say you're my only hope? Like you know what I mean? Like I need your help. Like you are, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, that too. But there's a lot of babies,
This
babies.
doesn't
you
break
know,
canon at all.
out there.
No, it doesn't. It's
I
they're-
know.
they're-
In fact,
it makes it awesome.
I'm glad because
It
you know
makes
what?
it
We
awesome.
are real fans, man. I mean, I know everybody's a
Listen,
fan, but we're like
the trick-
hardcore fans.
I didn't think that was a problem at all.
Think about it, you needed something that was impactful enough to get Obi-Wan off Tatooine watching Luke.
Yeah.
And that this is literally the only thing that is
Yeah.
just as important as Luke.
This is
That's right.
way better.
And it
It's
also
way
makes
better.
sense why she named Kylo Ren Ben.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
that
Lefko's
too,
just said,
that
classic
too.
Leah.
Because
There was
I was
This is
always
the
questioning
only
why
way
would
that
she
they
name
could
him after
recreate
Kenobi,
season
but
1
now
of the.
we know why.
This is the only way to recreate season 1 of The Mandalorian, where you have the main character taking care of
Right.
a young kid
Yeah.
through an entire season.
It'd be cool to
Because
like, go
why
through the whole
reinvent
season.
the wheel?
I
But
love
part of
why
it
reinvent
is
the wheel?
how cool is it seeing a young Leia like that? I think it's neat,
cool.
man.
That Grace
And
was
it kind
perfect.
of makes you
Grace
sad
Randolph
thinking like
is
you see
perfect.
Luke and you see her. It's kind of sad that they didn't get to grow up together.
She
you
said
know?
it's
Yeah,
a
it
horrible
is.
kid. And the way they filmed it, those stupid bounty hunters in the forest, and they bump into the tree. It was like so George
That was the
Lucas-y
worst.
filmed.
the worst.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty
ever.
bad.
It was the
like,
worst, but
I'm
it
gonna
was
catch
George
you.
Lucas all
I'm
the
gonna
way.
catch you.
man.
I'm
It
not
was
gonna.
so
Yeah,
cool.
let me not duck
Right.
out of the way. Ooh,
It
there's
was-
a log.
I know it
I don't
bumped
know
right
how to
into the
walk
tree.
away.
Well, what's
like,
funny
oh,
is it was exactly like how parents pretend to chase their children, where they're like,
Right,
"I'm gonna get you."
right.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. You know,
Right.
you're purposefully not chasing her, but you really, you make it enough so that she thinks you are.
I just kept telling myself that it's like they didn't want to hurt the kid because it was important that the kid was alive. You know what I mean? So like that's why but it was
I
pretty.
thought you meant the filmmakers didn't want to hurt the kid.
Maybe
no, what they wanted to do was they wanted to make it not too intense for younger viewers. So they were like, "Oh, if we make it look playful, right, then they won't be like upset about it."
And then apparently they went
don't
back and put
pretend
a
they're not
warning
going to
on
bust
it.
out, you know, whatever 10, 12-year-old Leia stuff for girls at the parks and you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And that was a Feline, right? Isn't she a Feline? The green girl? Like Prince Zizor? Like Prince Zizor?
Oh, is she? Well, she got the old
There was-
pheromones as well, is she?
Yeah.
There was
She got the old-
there
she
was
got the
one
old,
scene where Kenobi talks to the other Jedi in the desert, and I swear I was telling Always the Sith earlier, I was like trying to remember when I got my camera and filmed that for them because it was so shaky. I was like, did they not have a tripod, or did the guy not put the camera on his shoulder?
Yeah.
And I was like, why is it like that?
How good was Ewan though? Ewan was awesome.
Oh, he was
Was
great,
like
man.
tortured.
Yeah.
He was like tortured and battered. And
Now wait. Which character was that? Did he play?
He played
especially later in the second episode, like the moment he finds out that Anakin's alive.
Yeah.
The reaction and the
people were crying about
God.
that too, saying how that shouldn't be possible. You know,
I thought it was amazing.
Well, he didn't know that the Emperor.
that
He didn't
he's
know the
Anakin?
Emperor picked him up. He had no idea the Emperor picked him
yeah,
up.
exactly.
No,
and that's
he
what
had
blows me.
no
They're like,
idea.
well,
Yeah.
wouldn't
It's not
they
like
all
there's
have
like a
heard of Darth
newspaper or
Vader
anything.
though? Because he's seen in the video, you know, well, I don't know if they heard him where he bows down to Sidious and he stands up, you know.
But maybe Obi-Wan's also really cut off. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
all
Uncle
those
Owen,
knew
they're
about
saying
was,
Uncle
like,
Because
Owen
maybe
heard
it doesn't
Darth
get
Vader
all the
by
way
now.
out.
He ain't
Maybe
been
that
using the
info
Force,
doesn't
has
come
he?
all the way out to
The whole
us.
galaxy should know about Darth
And
Vader
he
is
ain't
what
been
they're
using the
saying.
Force. He ain't been
No,
using the Force.
Right, he's cut himself off from it.
Yeah.
But I think
Nothing
you're right. Nobody
described-
knows that he's Anakin and Vader. But
No,
except for Reva.
because that security tape didn't have any audio, so he didn't hear him say.
audio.
He did not hear him.
That's
say,
that's how he knew Vader was Anakin and Anakin went. So like, it makes sense the way it is if they did it because he wouldn't have known. My only concern was Reva knowing that Vader's Anakin because Vader kills anybody
Well,
and
they're saying
everybody
that she's
figures
probably
it
the
out.
Padawan in the beginning, and that's how she knows.
There you
like,
go.
She saw
That's what I'm
That's what I was
assuming.
wondering. Yeah, was she the Padawan in the beginning? Was she
Yeah,
the,
she
in the
was.
And then
beginning?
what I was saying to Vern, what could make her so important and why they're trying to push her as such a big character? What if she's the one that saved Grogu after that scene?
Oh,
yeah, I was
dude,
expecting
wouldn't that be
Grogu.
cool?
I was expecting Grogu to show up in that scene. I was thinking,
Like, what if she's the one who actually rescues him and gets him out of the temple, or whoever rescues her as a child and gets her out of the temple? And maybe
I like
that's
you
all
guys,
part of that.
man. I've been reading all this negative shit.
I don't think
Everybody's
she
all
gets. She
positive
doesn't
here.
get out of the temple though. She got a shot, and then that's when they capture her and turn her to the dark side.
Well, no, she was the little girl at that point.
No, she was the Jedi, wasn't she? That got turned. She's an
No, if you look, there's a
Well, no,
little
because
girl
they said
with
you're not
Rey.
like the others. They said that like right at the beginning. They
Yeah.
basically said that she's some kind of transformation.
The
normal.
Inquisitors were the Jedi. They turned, weren't they?
Yeah, all the
Yeah, some
Inquisitors
of
were
them,
Jedi.
but
Yeah.
some of them were kids too. That Palpatine took as babies.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if that works. She was that? Oh, maybe 10 years.
Well, they stated in the show that she was not traditional.
So there's a show about the younglings that escaped that learned to become Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the shows that got announced. So maybe in that show we find out like how she becomes like a sister.
Yeah.
And in Rebels, you kind of find out that Palpatine was sending Cad Bane to steal Force-sensitive kids, and like that's how he was starting to get these kids to be the Inquisitors. So some of them are Jedi that turned to the dark side, but then some of them are kids that he took.
Jonathan.
Watch
Grogu
him.
ate the other younglings. That's why Reva hates the Jedi.
yeah.
Watch him. He's
I was
channeling.
almost
He's
wondering, though,
channeling
like,
He's channeling the ways of the Sith over here. Watch him. I'm feeling the dark side permeating out of him. Well, careful, everyone. Careful. He's got the ways of the Sith going.
I don't want anything permeating out of me.
Yeah, I can feel his dark side.
Oh, Mikey in Houston. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
He just pulled up New Hope and watched that scene again. Kenobi, where is he?
Okay. Yeah.
Don't turn me. Don't turn me.
Well, you know, like there's going to be a little bit of disparity. I mean, we talked about this before, right? Like in the New Hope, when Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi meet, he says, you know, the last time we fought, you know, you were the master and I was a student. Now I'm the master or whatever. And then so that whole thing is basically like they had one fight, and that was the one where they were on, you know, where Anakin becomes Vader.
Unless Obi-Wan Kenobi hands Vader's ass to him again, which I think is going to happen.
Yes.
I think.
See, I think this is what's going to happen. They're going to have a battle, and Vader's going to be either seemingly defeated or something's going to cut off the fight early so they don't actually get to finish it. But Obi-Wan, when he walks away, he's going to turn and say, "You still have much to learn, my young apprentice." So
maybe he makes that comment.
He gives him a neg.
He almost gives him that comment again.
Yeah. And then later on, that stews in Vader's head for another 40 years. And then when they meet up in New Hope, he's like, now I'm the master. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting you for saying that back then, you know.
I love that
this
moment,
is becoming another
he
WandaVision.
actually reaches out
we
to the
kept talking
Force.
about WandaVision. We're in
The minute
we're not going down that rabbit hole.
And then Vader's eyes open.
Maybe it's Mephisto. Maybe it's Mephisto.
Yeah, we're going down that road, man, with this show. So we better be careful. Tread lightly.
Can I tell you my research that I did?
Yeah.
I was confused at the end about the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, Razov, I actually am. Somebody posted it in the chat. There's like a 2-hour video, which is kind of cool.
And it ends with your birth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got to bow to Sean. He's the king.
It was
of
like
Ireland.
it was
Sean's like the king of
Prime
Ireland.
Minister. I didn't watch the whole video because I don't really care, but my brothers and family, they all think it's awesome.
So now, what were you saying about the end, Salacious?
Right. I was confused.
About the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Well, just for you.
No, wait.
And what if after he gets stabbed, his head all of a sudden gets shrunk? Maybe.
There you go.
We don't know either. We
no,
haven't seen
isn't he? All right.
See,
don't you tell
what
him
about someone who's tuning in right now, though?
John.
Yeah,
what about someone who just tuned in?
Okay,
Look at them.
Rick and
my research, John. Don't you tell my research.
I'll put money on it. They're not watching us.
You tell them, Rum. You tell them.
See, you're about to say it, John. It's my research.
All right, go ahead. What do you got?
You're gonna tell him.
I thought you said you were confused.
I just said I've done my research, and then you're about to blab it all out.
Oh, okay. All right, go then. Go.
Taking my credit.
Okay, go.
He's an Utapawan or a Powan, and they have 2 stomachs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have 2 stomachs. So he took the lightsaber to one stomach, and that wouldn't have killed him because he's got another.
Oh, so he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
They're just going to stick him in a Bacta tank.
Well,
they're going to pull him out with really long hair in the new Fallen Order game.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
the
lady.
Isn't there a scene?
He's transitioned as well.
Isn't there a shot in the trailer where they have the 5th brother on this side, and then the Grand Inquisitor, and then there's the other girl with the tentacle dealies on her neck, and they're all around some kind of like table, right? And
they're
in the background,
Inquisitorium.
in the background is where they have those lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Reva walks in the room.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen that scene yet.
No.
So that scene's in the trailer, meaning the Grand Inquisitor is still alive because he's in that scene.
Hold on.
Canon-wise, he's got to be because Kanan's the one who kills him in Rebels.
That's right.
Yeah, and his head's smaller. That's one.
That's what confused the hell out of me. It's like, is there 2 of them?
Wait, I don't think you could go by like a scene in a trailer. I mean, they completely rope-a-doped us on a Rogue One.
They do.
I like Sean's theory. I like
like
Sean's theory that it shrinks his head. Sean's theory that it shrinks his head.
And maybe that's not the real Inquisitor, because maybe his the real.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Is there 2 of them?
Clone.
Head,
yeah.
He's got 2 stomachs.
But when he gets the stomach removed, his head shrinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're evil, man. Like, I hope he's not watching.
Sean has the crazy.
That was those were my only two gripes. Was how Reva knew he was Anakin, because nobody's supposed to know. Even like the Emperor tells people that Anakin died in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So if you read like the Thrawn books, when he's talking to Thrawn knows it's Anakin, but Thrawn has to play it kind of cool that he doesn't piss Vader off to the point where Vader kills him. So he's like walking a very fine line about like, I know it's you, but I can't. I'm trying to tell you I know it's you, but like they bat around it a lot.
So she remembers when she probably, as a Padawan or whatever, saw him at the temple, right? And then
or her power, because it almost seems like she's got more of a, like, even with Lars, even with the guy from Eternals, she almost can just be around them and sense like what they know or what they're. Like, I'm guessing that's what you're going to come to find out. That's kind of her ability.
Okay, here's the thing about the Jedi. You know how he's using all the tricks and all that? They're saying, like, if he was pretending to be a Jedi and the Jedi were being hunted, wouldn't he been, like, killed by somebody? Or
probably
arrested, pretending to be a Jedi, even though, the Jedi were being hunted in a massive city. So, I don't know.
And unless he was paying tribute to the authorities, but what if he was paying tribute to the authorities and they knew that it was all a ruse?
But that's another gripe right there people have.
Yeah, no, those were my only two. Was the Inquisitor and then that
was stick. What was that? Ways of the Sith?
Oh no, those were my only two gripes. Was how she knew it was Anakin, and then the Inquisitor getting stabbed, and me just questioning Rebels. And all right, did this take place before or after? And how's this going to work? But if that's the case, he's got two stomachs. Then that's it.
Solved it. I said I got confused, so I did my research.
Yeah.
Jonathan Redmond brought up another gripe that people had, but that's just storytelling right there.
Why didn't he use her mind reading trick on Owen?
Yeah,
it almost seemed like she sent something because she knew like immediately that he knew something and knew where a Jedi was.
Yeah, she acted like it, and then all of a sudden didn't seem to follow through with it. So I'm thinking she didn't really read his mind, and then I'm thinking maybe Kenobi was sort of blocking her ability to read his thoughts.
Yeah. Or because he didn't use the Force till that one point.
The Force. The first time he tapped
I actually thought it was just because Owen was a stone cold badass in that situation and just didn't flinch and remain calm. Down? So she couldn't read him at that point.
So he did do that thing with his eye where he thought about something before she walked up to him, and maybe he just tried to push all that back and pull some other stuff into his mirror because he knew there was like maybe a mind read coming on.
Yeah, but she almost says like, I hate Jedi. I kill vermin, and kind of gave her a good defense almost as to like, I hate them. I got no part. And it's probably
maybe she's not supposed to use them. That power in front of the Grand Inquisitor because he snapped at her just for pulling a lightsaber and stopped her from doing this. So maybe that's why she didn't do it, because he would have done something.
He was bitchy. Did anyone else think that he was acting like a right cock blocker?
Yeah.
Everything she wanted to do was like,
he's a terrible boss.
You can't do it. You can't.
He's like, no, we're just gonna take it easy.
No, hold on. Do you think it also does it also diminish their sort of their stature as these intimidating folks when they make a threat and then they don't follow through with it?
Yeah, and then he
absolutely.
Yeah, it almost seemed like the fifth brother, sixth brother. Yeah. Him and the Grand Inquisitor were more content with just like living the high life and taking it easy, and like, yeah, we'll just pay them money instead of killing them. But she was more like, nah, we'll kill everybody we have to get to get the Jedi.
Oh, okay. Owen started thinking about baseball.
Yeah.
I thought Uncle Owen was awesome.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, so dope.
He was good.
So
the way he did his voice was like real, like gravelly and raspy, just like the original actor. I thought that was really, really well done.
So I'm almost thinking like the way Kenobi's being played in this, where he's like kind of like hermiting himself away, has turned himself off from like the Force kind of, and then hidden his lightsabers, is more of maybe like how they should have portrayed Luke in The Last Jedi.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's how every child loves the Star Wars, and I think people need to lay off and give her a shot. Let's watch the whole series.
Yeah.
No, they should have had Luke in the Jedi Temple training the Jedi, and Leia as a Jedi Master, and Han
we had to get on this
not
show.
depressed and separated from Leia. That's where we should have started.
So my only gripes were the foot chase when they were chasing Leia, like we talked about, and then the shaky cam in the desert. That was it. Pretty much everything else I just loved about it. I thought it was really, really good.
I like how the little robot was like an iPad for kids today. She was like, you played with that too much, and turns it off and puts it away. I'm taking it away for the day. That was really cool. And I can't wait to buy one of them damn things,
I want it to fly. Does it fly?
No, but it has a cool invisible stand, a clear stand.
Yeah.
And they put it in with the Obi-Wan figure too as well.
So what capabilities does that toy have? Because I saw that they had a version. Like, does anybody know what does that come with?
It makes noise.
The ears flop.
Ears
it
flop.
comes with 2 stands.
It doesn't fly though, apparently.
No, it has a flight stand, which is probably like a clear little stand, so it'll sit up there. And then it has like legs you could put on it or something like that. That's all I saw about it. Besides the price, like $90
I bought
or whatever.
BB-8, R2D2. I'm definitely buying one of those.
Yeah, but those move around.
Did everyone else
move around?
Did everyone else think that out of all the shows they've done so far, this is clearly they've spent the most money on, and the worlds look like they're for some reason in Mando and Boba Fett, the worlds look, maybe it was because of the stagecraft they're using, but they look sparsely populated. Like there weren't loads and loads of extras. There was whereas Tatooine looked really busy, and it was great seeing Alderaan as well, getting some world building.
A lot of those people aren't really there though, because I did watch like a whole bunch of interviews, and they said that they used a lot of digital people this time.
Yeah. Oh, there was one thing that got me, and I wasn't sure. Remember when the Grand Inquisitor goes, "Oh, we'll have a garrison here soon," and then like maybe a couple of scenes later, they were walking down the street and there were like 8 stormtroopers.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how many stormtroopers are in a garrison.
I thought it was
bad though when you saw 4-LOM up on the roof, or was that Zuckuss?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I think it was just supposed to be a different one of him, not exactly him.
Speaking of the roof scene, what about the parkour? What did you guys think of that? People were upset about that too, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I did keep going parkour while I was watching it, but it was cool. Like it was showing off that's one of her abilities.
She was using the Force.
I thought
she was using the Force to
That's
do
what
it,
I thought. The way she like jumped.
Right. That's the way I looked at it. She was using,
Yeah.
It kind of had like a Spidey feel to it. You know what I mean? Like she was enjoying using the Force to do what she was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of how Spidey like swinging around. I thought it was cool. Like, but I did keep going parkour.
My problem with that,
it just didn't feel right, but it was cool. It
was cool.
It was cool. Yeah. It was cool, man. Yeah. Like like I said, it was almost like someone just enjoying playing with the Force.
And nobody complained about the Kenobi spin because they show that in the trailer. We all complained in the Book of Boba Fett, but during that hallway scene, he does that spin too. So nobody complains.
My only problem with that chase was that she never got to where Kenobi was. I felt like, right? Like he went down, somehow he got off the top of the building to go get Leia, but it would have been cool to like have her finally get to that roof and look over, and they look up, and then they make their run away or something like that. Because she did all that
out of there.
Yeah, she did all the parkour, but never got there. So
and it did seem like he was right behind her at that, or she was right behind him at the point where he used the Force. So that was
because she sees him from the rooftop. She sees where the fire's coming from, and then that's where she starts darting down and going. So I was like a little confused about how long it took her to actually get to that point.
Yeah,
I'm wondering why people are upset with parkour. I can't do parkour, so I think parkour is freaking awesome whenever I see it, because I'm amazed that people can actually do that shit. I can't do it. You know what I mean?
You can do it, John. You can do it.
Is it only because
that's his next video on YouTube?
We can do it. We
is it only because of the? Is it only because
good night,
the
Dagon.
Office?
I'm going to see it
See you
tonight.
later.
We'll talk on Twitter.
Is it only because The Office made fun of it that now everybody wants to make fun of it? Is that why?
Super John can do it. Now listen, they missed an opportunity though. Going back to that, what you're talking about with the stormtroopers, they missed an opportunity to get the Grand Inquisitor to go deploy the garrison. It would have rhymed.
Hold on. G-Force wants to see you doing parkour, John.
Yeah, I want to see it, John.
I'll just belly flop out of the sand and be like, "That's it, I'm done."
The problem with people not liking the
next YouTube
parkour
video we all want to see. Parkour, Super John.
I think with people like saying, "Oh, the parkour really bothers me," is just to give people something to complain about, right? Like
it's the same thing with the spin in Boba Fett. Like, did the spin really kill you that much? When
that
was bad.
That was totally that
was
character, man.
That
was
deserved
a pimp,
that was
you know, that pimps do that kind of shit.
It was
very it wasn't just the spin, it was the fact that they changed the camera angle 3 times during the spin.
Which made it look awesome.
Yeah.
Sean just say pimps
you're
do
right.
that thing.
Which made it so awesome.
Did Sean just say pimps do that thing?
Yeah.
Pimps
You know,
do
he was
little
wearing,
spins.
he was dressed, you know, to the best. He had the cleanest bike in town. He had an
He's a
all
pimp.
new eye. I mean, that guy was
He's a pimp.
stylish all the way.
He's a pimp. He's a pimp.
Yeah,
It sounds like Dr. Detroit.
definitely. It was him.
Can we look at some toys?
None of you guys ever saw Dr. Detroit with
Liam
Dan
Neeson,
Aykroyd?
I think,
Dan
Dan
Aykroyd.
What do you guys think? I do.
Seriously, none of you guys. Howard Heisman was in there. None of you guys have seen Dr. Detroit?
Yes, I
He
have.
hasn't dude some weird shit, doesn't he?
No, that was a good movie. You guys got to watch it.
Dr. Detroit is an 80s classic.
It's a secret
and Howard
classic.
Heisman.
Is it Spring Break?
It's a secret classic.
Is it
But
Spring
it is.
Break?
It is. It's
I haven't seen
worthwhile.
it in many years. I'm sure it's probably very offensive to today's taste,
Yeah.
but
It did not. It's not going to stand the test of time. But if you can take yourself back mentally to 1987,
if you can take yourself to being like 12 in the 80s, it's perfect. It's about a guy who becomes a pimp. It's kind of like, it's almost like it could be if you exchange pimp for Jedi, Dr. Detroit could be a Star Wars movie.
So Tales of the Jedi isn't the Dark Horse comic book. It's about the Jedi we know about having different tales.
Yeah. Now it's animated, right?
Oh, really? It's animated?
That's what I thought. I thought they said it was going to be animated, like Filoni. Yeah.
New Filoni cartoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So-
they didn't mention Bad Batch 2, which is a bummer, man.
So Liam Neeson's
Still
just gonna
nothing yet?
No.
Liam
Hey,
Neeson's just doing a voice of Qui-Gon. Okay.
But before we get to pickups, I do want to ask this question, you guys. What do you think about that custom face action figure thing for like $60 or whatever it is?
Terrible idea. Why would I even do that?
I think it's cool, man. I kind of want my own action figure.
Right?
I know
I
the
think-
dude's doing it.
I honestly think that's going to be my Christmas present for a bunch of people like this year, depending on
That'd
when
be
it actually
cool.
comes out. It's just
So-
it's a cool idea.
Did you go to the
My
website
question
and
is,
put
how
in
are
your
you going to do
email?
it? People are saying, because they're saying
Yeah, I
people are
don't
sending
like that. Like
pictures
the
of
selections are
celebrities.
so limited. You know what I mean? Like it would be cooler if you could pick.
Well, I'm
but I get
wondering
why,
if it
'cause
has
they
like an
only pick
app where you
bodies.
could.
Yep, you're right, dude.
Yeah.
What if on the
That's
Hasbro
what
app
it's
you could
gonna
just
be.
3D scan your face like this?
Yes.
Like you just
I think that's what you're gonna have to do. Yeah.
So that way you can't put somebody else's image on a figure, you know? Because say you have
Well, I
some
think if
fantasy
you-
on some
if you've
lady
got
at
the
work
other
and
person-
Oh,
make a
can you
picture of her.
imagine? Yeah, like I could just upload pictures of Paul Hyung-sung Lee and then just make a whole bunch of Carson Teva figures with a on a Luke Skywalker
They're not
body.
gonna do
That would
that.
be cool.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
And that's
they
why
only
it's probably
get
going to
bodies
cost
though
more.
that don't have any skin tone. So it's like an
See,
X-Wing
Dino
pilot with
Dino
a
knows
cover
what's
and
up.
everything.
Yeah.
Dino knows
What
what's
did
up.
Dino say?
So I
Oh,
did. I
Dr.
3D
Detroit.
printed. I 3D printed this head, and this is a scan of me. It didn't turn out very
Oh, did
well.
you?
in the
No,
paint.
no. Who is that? Is that Sean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be me, but you can see the eyes. Like I look like more like a Muppet.
That's
Eyes are hard to
alternate
paint,
universe
though.
Vern.
I actually think it looks pretty good, Vern. I think it looks
Yeah,
a lot like
I
you.
do too.
So
Yeah.
Eyes
I
are
like
hard
his,
to paint.
I like
it's
his Boba
one of these
figure he
things
had.
where like
Better than the original.
if you're happy with something like this and you have access to a 3D printer or know somebody who has one and you could just do a scan, it really the app that I
But
used
don't
was
you
on
have
my
to
phone.
paint it then too?
Yeah, then you paint it, and then
That's a lot
Just
of
throw it on
steps. So I
any
could just
of the
pay.
figures
I could
you
just take a
want,
picture
right?
of my face, give it to someone. to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
You
let
could take
them
a-
Do you
do it.
know?
Yeah.
Do you know why the website went down? Like, why did they take it down after a few hours?
I think
Because
that
it
they
wasn't
were.
announced yet.
I think what they did was they did some And then, there's always a backup when you're doing 3D printing, because even if you get order from these guys that do 3D printing, it's usually whatever they have in stock, or they got to print it, or they're not even going to start printing until they get the order to save the plastic. And so if you talk to, I think Tekken Collect's the same, right? Where he was making all those Ninja Turtle little things or whatever. He was like, I got these orders, but I'm still printing them out. So there's like a delay. So if they left it up there continuously, can you imagine, like, at some point they would be like, your figure is due in 3 years, 4 months.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was talking with Vinny. Him and I were chatting on text messages back and forth, and he's like, "Did you see the website on Pulse?" And I went to Hasbro Pulse, and I saw on Hasbro Pulse pictures of sample figures with different heads. They were unpainted heads, and then they had an entry form to put in your information to order one of these figures.
Right.
And then like 2 hours later, I'm talking to my friend Derek about it. And I was like, yeah, it's right on. Where'd it go? It's freaking gone. Like it was there 2 hours ago. What the hell? Where'd it go?
And you figure if they're charging $60 for the figure, the package, and the custom head sculpt, you're paying probably $30-$40 on Etsy just for the head, and then you still have to paint it. So to me, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah, and they were talking about some new ink that they have now too. I don't know if you've seen the review they released today of the Inquisitor on the Hasbro Post YouTube channel, but I guess he was saying they're using a new ink on the face paints and stuff.
I tell you what, the last couple waves, like especially the Ahsoka wave and the Omega wave, those figures are great. Like if you actually hold them in your hand and look at the quality of them, you can tell that they've gotten better. Some point,
Omega's fantastic.
Yeah, they have, definitely.
You're right.
Yeah.
And like this, the Fennec Shan wave and this last Ahsoka wave, to me, are probably the best quality figures that they've done. Like the ankle rockers, the pivot joints, everything. Like really, really cool.
Yeah, the knees and elbows are way better on some of the figures. Yeah, everything's better.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for $60, if that's the price, I'm okay with paying that for one of the custom. And then if you do want to switch it to a different body, you can. You only get an option, I believe, of 4. So like an X-wing pilot, stormtrooper.
Yeah, they didn't have the Jedi as an option.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, it is cheaper than when Funko did it. Like, I remember, I can't even remember how long. I was still living in Seattle. It had to be like 8 or 9 years ago. It was back when they were still in Linwood instead of Everett. It was before they moved. You could go to the Funko place and you walked in there and you could get you wore a t-shirt you wanted to wear, and they would scan you or take a picture or something. And if you paid $100, you could get your own Funko Pop. It was $100. It was $100 though. And then when they moved to Everett, they switched that. They turned that. They didn't have it anymore because I was gonna get a Funko Pop of everybody in our podcast that was helping out at the time. And then they were like, "Oh, we don't do that anymore." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah." And those personalized pops that they were making, they weren't actually making you. It was more like how you would go on the Apple thing and make an emoji of yourself. There's like selected head, selected eyebrows, selected eyes, and you would just find the closest match for all those different items.
Well, they kind of did it in house. They took a picture of you and they kind of did it. And you picked what color shirt, and if it had a little. Like you could even get like a Superman logo on it if they had the license to Superman. You know what I mean? Or
at Disney World in Pandora, you can get your own Avatar figure.
That's right. You can get your own Avatar figure.
Cool,
yeah,
that's cool.
They'll turn you into an Avatar figure. That's right. I saw that too.
But I don't remember I wonder how much that is.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was around like 50, 60
It was a bunch. Yeah, it was more than I wanted to spend. I remember that much. Yeah.
And I remember seeing the faces, like, because it didn't look like it translated well from like the human face into the whatever face, the Pandora. What are they called? Whatever they're called.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pandorans?
The Pandorans?
I have no idea.
Whatever. Yeah, but it didn't. So I was like, I don't want to spend $60 for that. But now in hindsight, I kind of wish I had one. That'd be cool.
I think that alien design is the worst alien design ever done. So I'm not a fan.
I did not like.
They look terrible. They're an awful.
I didn't like
alien
Avatar.
Design.
Couldn't stand it. So
Yeah, I watched
G-Force
it.
is saying,
making what, 4 more of them?
Nothing. It wasn't Star Wars level though.
Oh, there's probably 17
Were we still
more
talking
of
about Kenobi? Because
Yeah.
what if
No,
someone
we're going
tuned in
to
right
pick
now,
up
action figures.
they'd have
We're gonna
no
go
idea we were spoilers. They'd have no idea because there's no
We're
spoilers.
not talking about Kenobi anymore.
We're going to pickups. Don't we have to pick up stuff?
G-Force
But what if we
asks,
talk
how
about
accurate
Kenobi?
of our likeness do we actually need to make a figure, right? That's G-Force's question. So that's a good, I think that's a good question. Do you think there are any existing action figures that kind of look like you?
Well, that's how most people would make customs, is just by grabbing something that's the closest.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Also,
I look.
Vern looks like Wrecker.
I look exactly like
Yeah,
this
you think
guy.
You put hair on him.
Here we
I
go.
had it. Hold on.
I mean, we're twins, right? You can't even tell us apart.
I had it. So
I mean, Rum's the only one of us that already has 2 figures.
I look like this guy.
Yeah, there you go.
I know, but I'd still send my photo in to see if that would scan. I'd still send it.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, how's that gonna? What body are you gonna pick? You gonna pick a stormtrooper or a
Yeah.
X-Wing
IG-88.
pilot?
IG-88.
What options are there?
They
I'm gonna
owe.
get
They
my
owe.
pickup price.
They actually owe Rub and I a lot of royalty money here,
They do.
especially when
They do.
Mandalorian season 3 actually airs.
That's right.
They
That's
owe
right.
Rum and I like
Shitloads.
incredible shitloads amount of money.
Tons.
Because what was it, 8 or 9 months ago now?
Yeah.
Rum and I were talking about forming a D&D group with
right.
some of the fellow YouTubers, and
right.
originally we were going to do a Star Wars role playing game,
True.
and we decided that Rum would have a Salacious Crumb character.
Yeah.
With an IG-88 body that didn't have a head, and he was sitting on the body controlling the IG-88.
That's right.
And lo and behold, what is Star Wars doing now? They're making an IG-88 body with Grogu sitting on it controlling the IG-88 robot.
Well, that's the big rumor for season 3.
They stole the idea from Rum and I,
Yeah,
and now they're doing it for real in a TV show. They owe us.
Intellectual property.
Yep. They owe us money.
That's been the running rumor, is that we're gonna get Iron Grogu in the IG-88 armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
they didn't show that in the trailer at all. That wasn't seen. You see Grogu though, like with him with Bo-Katan in wherever castle she's in.
That's what Babu Frick's building for him.
That'd be cool, honestly. I would love to see like him.
No, that
or
would be
Maz
what's her name
Kanata
would build.
or
Pelly
Hondo.
would build that.
Yeah, Pelly too. Yeah. She's great though. She's been one of the highlights of that show. And I saw people referencing that she could be the little girl that Anakin knows in the pod race. Like, that could be her. And then people were also saying,
I mean, you could connect anything if there's no name attached. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, we could make as many connections as we want.
I mean, that's basically what they did with Rex, right? Was like that character originally had a different name, but now the way canon works, now that's supposed to be Rex next to Han in the Endor scene.
I
like that. Yeah, I think that's awesome.
And then I also saw people connecting the old lady that Rey speaks to on the end of that, like at the very end when she buries the lightsabers, that old lady could be Pelly all grown up. Like, cause she said she never left the planet. So I was
that's not real though. None of that happened.
Yeah, no, all Imperial propaganda to discredit
Imperial
Luke.
propaganda to discredit Luke and the Jedi Order. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That'll happen too. Yeah. That's the whole reason they're doing it. Yeah. It's to stop Salacious.
Well, what happened was they saw the success of SalaciousRum.com and his channel, and they said, we got to capitalize on that. And
just took it.
And just took it back. Yeah.
It's a funny time, isn't it? It's, the monkey.
We gotta get you a lawyer, Rum.
Well, and think about it. They delayed The Mandalorian a whole year.
Just to take his idea.
No.
That's why. Now we know the delay.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, they want because you know why they needed him to increase his presence and support so that when the show airs, it'll just be a success.
Well, you know that see no evil, hear no evil, whatever monkey lizard statue that Regal Robot. When the guy was interviewing the dude at Regal Robot, he said, "Well, we've seen a surge in monkey lizard love. For some reason, everyone's going back to Salacious Crumb. So we thought we had to make this." He goes, "I kept hearing all this stuff about him.
50,000 hashtags I've done in the last year."
Yeah. So
and you're the reason Pelly got a figure.
He directly
how did Pelly
influenced
end up in the Beast set, other than with you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm special.
How does it make you feel, Rum? Did the size of your noggin just grow by?
Yeah, I got
3
a semi.
times now.
Yeah, I got
Good.
3 sizes too big.
I've got a chubber. Yeah,
Nobody.
Big lot of girth, John. Lot of girth.
I wonder if is today the last day of Star Wars Celebration?
No, there's tomorrow. Today's
So are
Saturday.
they?
We have Sunday.
So are they bringing out the life-size throne room with the spit roaster accessory tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, they had dinner. They had dinner showcase today, and then tomorrow they're gonna. But they'll have one roaster, one tempura fryer, because what we found is the monkey lizard meat is a little more akin to like a crab meat texture, so it tastes good with the tempura batter. If you're getting if you're gonna get like the wings or something, like the arms.
You mean an arm? Yeah.
Yeah, like an arm. Yeah. Which is actually the most tender part of the monkey lizard. You want to stay away from the hindquarters because no matter how hot you cook it, you can't get the clap off of it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do we get to see Opa Rancis Left Coast? I want Opa Rancis. Opa.
Wait, by the way, Sean, do we have a shot clock on how long Sean was gone for? Did anyone notice Sean left?
Did he walk the dog?
See what I have to put up with. You see what I have to put up with, everyone.
Was Sean walking the dog?
Conversation.
Abuse.
Hey, show those arms though. They are kind of like crab legs.
Show us the arms.
Show the arms. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you want those in tempura for sure.
They're great.
You can crack them and pull the meat out.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're great for
like the buffet crab legs.
They're great for
exactly. Yeah, they're kind of like cheap buffet crab legs. Is a great way to point it out.
They're actually great for front bum fun.
Deep fryer. It's the only way to get rid of the herpes.
Oh, yeah,
so out of the first 2 episodes of Kenobi, which was your guys' personal favorite moment or scene that really took it for you?
I actually really dig the Leia Bail Organa conversations. Like especially when he walks up to the railing where they're overlooking the mountains and you see that he kind of Bail kind of encourages her. I get the impression anyway that Bail encourages her curiosity and Bail encourages her free spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the mother might be a little bit more reserved and more like, this isn't
wants her
proper.
To be a dignitary.
Yeah, this isn't the proper way to act. Where Bail is a little bit more like, there'll be a time for you to act proper, but you're a kid. Go have fun. You know what I mean?
Now, you almost think that's almost like the parallel Obi-Wan makes too. Is like they're both thinking of Padme when they think of her.
Yeah,
because I thought that was kind of like a running thing that you're so much like your mother. You know what I mean?
I did love too the interaction between Obi-Wan and her, and when Obi-Wan starts thinking back, you're so much like Duchess. You're so much like Duchess Satine. You know what I mean? He was remembering Satine and being like. There was a girl
talking about
I
Padme.
knew.
He was talking
I thought he was talking about
mother.
Padme.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, he was talking about Padme there, I thought.
Yeah, he was talking about her mother. And then that's why he says he almost was about to say she was a queen, but he said she was royalty or whatever he says instead. And
see, I totally took it as he was talking about Satine and remembering back to his time with because Satine.
He was talking about her mom and how much she reminds him of Padme.
Because the same lines that Leia was saying, what did little Leia say to him? Something about if you do this, you're not going to have any friends or whatever it is, or something like that. Don't you trust anyone? That's the same things that Satine was basically talking to him when in the Clone Wars cartoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like,
think there's.
so I was like, there was a
to Satine later on because
there was a similarity in the dialogue. So I was like,
these
that's
episodes
why
that they teased were like to watch the Rebels arc of Satine. So I think we're gonna see some kind of mention or tie-in with her, maybe even see her at some point, but like a flashback to her.
Yeah.
So by the way, what if someone just started watching like within the last minute? There's
Spoilers!
no spoiler warning on this show.
Oh, well, too bad.
So what I really enjoyed was, and this was one of my predictions if we go way back when we were talking about, because we asked the question, what would get Obi-Wan to leave? And I thought the only thing equal to protecting Luke would be saving Leia somehow. So I really like that they gave a reason. And I like that we get to see, because so much of Star Wars is about young Luke, and they're showing just how Leia is really his equal. But I also like how they're showing how powerful she is with the Force, just naturally, which she can read everybody like instantly. And I love that they just show that she is just so naturally strong with the Force.
And I thought that was something that in the sequel trilogy, they really missed the huge opportunity. Like they tried to make up for it after she was already passed away. And it was like,
when they tried to Mary
opportunity
Poppins
in
her,
two movies to show Leia being strong and being powerful. And then like you get to that and you botched it. And it's like, to me, that's one of the biggest mistakes of those movies is her legacy and how important of a character she should have still been going forward.
The thing
That's why
is
I'm such a fan of this little girl and this portrayal because I still feel like it has that Carrie Fisher
they botched
air
Luke,
about it. You know what I mean?
They
like
botched Luke and Han, but they botched Luke and Han in the sequel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they totally, there was no reason to split apart our heroes off screen without making us understand why, and then make that, because J.J. Abrams doesn't have resolutions. He just has ideas,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watched all 7 seasons of Lost for nothing, and
but that's the thing is the guy can't stick a landing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's all questions for you to discuss. What does this mean? And the whole time he doesn't know what it means. He's you know what I mean? There's no resolution to it. But it should have just been in the temple, and Leia and Luke should have both been badass Jedi masters. And you could have had other Jedi that they found, and then you could have had younglings, and then tell the story of an apprentice. And then, it's fine if it's Ben. You know what I mean? Like that makes it interesting. But like, show the resolution to a movie you thought about for 30 years since you were a kid. Like, show the positive end, and then show us it falling apart and make us care about it.
I'm hoping that's what they do now. I'm hoping that's what they do now, though, with the Mandalorian era. I'm hoping they almost can use Mandalorian to show us point A to point B and fill in that back.
But I'll never believe that Luke Skywalker gives up on people and goes.
We're not talking about this again. How do we get back on this?
I'll never
talk about this again.
I'll never believe that Luke did that.
We're back on this again.
I hope we see that and show us those things in Mandalorian and Ahsoka or whatever other stuff they're going to do around that time period. And maybe somehow, some way it makes those movies make sense or somewhat.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
It's kind of like putting
because Kathleen Kennedy did say at the panel,
like that's what we're trying to do is just
we are going to get more.
Moving on, Vern.
That's what they did with the Clone Wars cartoon to make people like the prequels. So this is what they'll do with this. Yeah,
absolutely.
But anyways,
what was the rest of your guys' favorite part?
I think that Leia doing the little Leia doing the insight on that she is tapping into the Force to get that insight on people around her. But I think that's what, without her knowing she's using the Force, that's what makes her a great diplomat. That's what makes her a great diplomat and leader when she's only 19, 20 years old when she starts serving in the Senate, which is even younger than what even Bail expects her to be. Bail expects her to go to...
Great.
Yeah, Bail is listing this thing where like you're going to finish school, go to college, join the junior Senate, do blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if you really follow that timeline, she might be in her 30s before she becomes a full-blown senator. But here we are in the first movie, A New Hope, Star Wars. They treat her.
Almost his point, though, that he was making is like, you're going to be better than everybody because you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Just like your mum.
I think that
Yeah.
I think that it's showing that her ability to tap into the Force to figure other people out is what makes her a great diplomat and gives her that edge, which pushes her career even faster. You know,
and she's not going to be necessarily aware of it as her life
no,
goes
exactly.
on until we get to Ewok Endor, where she finds out.
Yeah, it's for some reason I've always known. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, toys. Can we look at some toys?
What about you, Rum? What was your favorite part?
He didn't watch it yet.
I liked it. I really liked it.
He's been bluffing the whole time. He didn't even watch
it. I really liked it. I want some of that. Did anyone notice the space whale?
That's what you thought that was?
It's a shark.
No,
it's not a purrgil.
It's
not a purrgil.
It's a space whale.
Look at a purrgil and a picture, or look at Rebels.
Cool. That's a space whale.
The purrgil is a whale. The purrgil is a whale.
There'll be spoilers here.
There's no kind of whale meat.
The purrgil is a whale with 2 fins, one on each side, and a whole bunch of tentacles in the back.
Damn it, John. What is it then?
This shark has like 30 fins going down the side of it. There's no and there's no tentacles. It's not a purrgil.
You're just making up stuff now. It's a
the tentacles disintegrated.
They were talking about the how Tatooine used to be an ocean, but how would that body not decomp after
it's
that?
It's a sand shark. It's a sand shark.
It's a land shark?
Yes, it's a land
you're
shark.
That crazy land shark. No, I'm not.
I mean, that would be cool if it is a purrgil.
It's not. It's a totally different animal. Look at it. Look at a picture of a purrgil right next to that. Take a screenshot of Kenobi. Go pick. You want me to look up a purrgil right now?
Prove it.
Yeah.
What about a purrgila? Can we look up a purrgila?
Prove it.
We can look at one if you want to.
Now, what about Sean or Vern? What was your guys'
By the way, don't ask Vern to show you his space whale.
Fud.
We're getting pulled off YouTube right away if that happens.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of Kenobi so far was I just like that scene where it looks, where they take him into the cell and he's got the respirator and stuff like that, and he just pointed to me. I just really like the way that scene just turned out because I didn't. So when he got the spice or whatever in his pocket, I didn't foresee that was going to be used later. You know what I mean? And so it was a total surprise to me, but I did appreciate it.
I forgot that he even had it at one point. And I was like, oh yeah, he's got the spice.
That was Ewan's daughter, by the way. Do you know that?
Yes, that's what they said. Yeah, really cool. I really like Screen Crush and the job Ryan does over there. Like, I watched both of his episode 1 and 2s, and all the clues and stuff he points out. Some stuff you pick up, but some stuff you're like, oh, I didn't even see that.
There you go. That's exactly what it was like.
No, it isn't. It
has. That looks like what
it looks like a shark.
The eye.
Yeah, it does it. Yeah. I gotta say, now seeing that it doesn't look like a space whale.
Oh, damn it, John.
Yeah. It had like 6 or 7 fins along the side of it that were of different lengths. The eye was way up here. It had
was it the thing that they killed? Was that one of the things that they killed in season 1 of Mando?
No, that's a crate dragon.
I thought it was.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a crate dragon. That's right.
Oh,
you remember where Boba builds his staff in Book of Boba Fett?
In that, when they're all eating, R2D2 was roaming around. Obviously, we saw C-3PO, but R2 is there.
See, I thought that rib cage is where Boba builds his staff later on in Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, in the rib cage, yeah.
Because remember, that's where they took him out in the desert to build his gaffy stick.
I thought that was a crate dragon skeleton.
Maybe it is. I just visually, I was just assuming that's when the creature was alive, and they already cut all the meat off of it, and that was just like the rib cage that was left. Later on, it just looked very similar. But my favorite part out of Kenobi was that moment of him finding out that Anakin was alive. I just think the shock and the emotion you felt along with him, especially seeing how the episodes played out and seeing how he kept thinking about it over and over and over again, and that in his mind he killed Anakin. He was dead.
Yeah, yeah.
And now knowing like, oh shit, and he's coming for me. And then the minute he reaches out to the Force, and Anakin feels him and opens up his eyes.
Sith eyes.
Yeah.
You really do think there was a connection between the two right there?
Oh yeah. He says his name and he reaches out for him in the Force. 100%. Like he's like Anakin.
So do you think they can just sense each other over great distance, but they don't know?
Luke
But they don't know. But wait,
Empire
does
Strikes
that mean
Back when Luke's
does
hanging
that
on
mean
the
that they
antenna.
don't know? Does that mean where they don't know where each other is though? Because
I don't.
Because if Vader can
to
sense
Rebels,
Kenobi,
you would say no. Because Ahsoka and Vader have the same connection, and you see that scene play out in Rebels.
Yeah,
where,
that
like,
too. Yeah.
They pass each other on the TIE fider, and immediately both of them know.
Yeah.
Don't try and make rules of the Force, John. Don't try and make rules of the Force. It works.
My guess is, though, this is how he's going to find out where Obi-Wan's
trying to apply physics to the Force.
I'm just saying that, like, if they can sense each other from that far away, then couldn't Vader just go right to Tatooine and kill Obi-Wan?
It don't work like that. Don't give you coordinates, John. It's the Force. It's the Force. It's the Force.
That's
it's
my
different.
only thing that makes me think the end of this show, Obi-Wan makes Vader think he killed him at some point. Like, he's going to have to almost fake his death to get back to Tatooine, or else Vader would have never stopped hunting him.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's my only thing that I think something has to happen that Vader either thinks he kills him or that Kenobi dies, like, in the process.
Gotta be toys now, innit? Gotta be toys.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if.
Oh, we didn't mention my favorite part yet.
Yeah,
dude, you skipped me. My favorite part is basically the 10-year-old Leah, because, like, for example, my daughter.
So Vern, next time we talk, Vern, we're gonna have to.
And there's going to be 10-year-old little girls that watch this Leah on screen, and they're going to completely idolize it. And I think it's going to open up a massive female young fan base, and I think that's amazing. And they're geniuses for.
I'd almost like to see more too. Like, even after, like, hopefully Kenobi, they somehow figure a way to do another season, because I would love to see this kind of continued.
Yeah.
But now, especially seeing her more in particular, it's like, man, I would almost, maybe not a whole show, but somehow, some way, if you can get more of her and Jimmy Smits together, because he's fantastic in the show as well.
That's why we need to get kids off of iPads, though. You know what I mean? Is just like that. It's perfect. The little droid was so cute, and the kid was cute, and we haven't even seen Luke yet. So
and she looks
like a whole boy side.
And she looks like a young Millie Bobby Brown as well, don't you think?
Well, that's the thing, Sean. No. Do you think they'll ever make it back to Tatooine?
No? I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you, Salacious. I think she would make an awesome young Leia in a series.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally agree with you.
It's possible, yeah. That's possible too. They've kept a lot of good stuff under wraps. I mean, look at that Mando 3 trailer and the Ahsoka footage that they did show. There's 2 Mando 3 trailers, and man, shit. There's a reason why those aren't online, because that would just kill everything else that they've talked about.
Everything else. Yeah. And especially
the Mando stuff wasn't really trailers. Weren't the Mando stuff just sneak peeks of the show? They're not technically
I would say
trailers.
Isn't that what a trailer is?
The first one was more of a trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one. The second one was just badass footage, man. It showed like the Death Watch jumping out of the ships and stuff. Oh, dude, it's on fire.
I thought people said they described it on stage as, we're going to show you some more footage from Mandalorian, not a trailer. They just said,
I don't know.
I think the second one might have been more footage, but that first one was a trailer. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the first one. And then I saw
did you see also
trailer
this
today,
is a spoiler for the trailer, but Babu Freak is in it too, man.
Yeah.
Totally cool.
In another one of his species. There was 2 of them.
Was he? Yeah, Babu Frick was in there.
They show a lot of footage.
That's why I was like, Babu Frick's back. I am Babu Frick.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's really cool for Babu Frick fans.
And I think it's nice because I like JJ I know the dude hates JJ Abrams' work, but I love The Force Awakens.
I love Babu Frick. I'm a big Babu Frick fan.
I'm fine with seeing like Maz Kanata and Hondo. Like, I would love to see them come back.
Oh yeah, Maz, wouldn't that be cool?
And like Mando go to the cantina or something, stop on the island there and you see it. Because she supposedly had that for 1,000 years. So
yeah.
Takodama.
And that's another reason why, you know, Mando looks so different, as going back to what Vern said earlier, why they look so different is because, you know, Mando is more of an OT style because, you know, when Disney bought, you know, they wanted to hide the prequels, and now Deborah Chow's like a massive prequel trilogy fan, and that's why the difference is that visually are like that, I think.
Yeah,
and
she
plus
did a
there's a time
fantastic job
difference.
with those first 2 episodes.
Right, there's a time difference. I mean, like Kenobi's taken place just 10 years after whatever the Republic fell or whatever. So you still have like these major places, and Mandalorian's taken place after Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
You're talking about how half the galaxy has been like, you know,
now
under this Imperial rule.
Who would you guys like really want a cameo of in Kenobi? Like, who do you guys really want to see pop up?
Mace Windu. Mace Windu.
Yeah,
Mace would be cool, or just a hint that he's still alive.
I got a question.
Disney.
That you saw the 5-minute lead up where they were like, "This is Obi-Wan's story so far," that kind of thing. Like all that was hints of what's coming in the show. Like Yoda told him, while you're in solitude, I'm going to teach you how to talk to your master.
And that explains why he couldn't speak to Qui-Gon, because he wasn't tapped into the Force.
And he keeps reaching out to him.
And eventually, I think we'll see him talk to him by the end of the show.
Oh yeah, by the end.
So that was
that's the final.
Final
so I'm like,
Qui-Gon
if a lot of that 5-minute thing of Obi-Wan's story so far, if a lot of that is hinting at what we're going to see in the show, why did they focus so much on Mace Windu in that lead up? You know what I mean?
They've got to save Mace for Boba Fett.
Could we see Mace show
up?
I would like
they need to redeem Boba Fett. I think they're going to.
I really would like to see Cody in this show. To me, that would be the most impactful, like,
Cody
cameo.
Oh, Cody, yeah.
Yeah, Commander Cody.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And seeing, you know, what kind is he like gonna try to hunt Kenobi too because of their relationship? And
that's another gripe. Speaking of that, you know how he was reaching for money because they have the Order 66 chip in their head. How come he wasn't going after the Jedi?
Because I don't think I don't.
Maybe he didn't recognize
necessarily
Kenobi,
or maybe he removed his chip.
Could be.
I think that's what it is.
I just thought it was great that it was a 501st. Like, of all the people that he would run into would be 501st, and he just stares at the blue and then looks at the face, and he's just like. I would love, though, if they almost did, like, give us Daniel Logan as the younger clones and give us Tem as the older ones. Like, I would like to see both of them, especially after seeing the panel yesterday with the two of them. They were absolutely fantastic.
They were great. They were great.
They had everybody entertained, everybody laughing, and they were just talking for like 45 minutes about, you know, stories.
I do agree. I think Daniel Logan doesn't get his due. I think a lot of people just sort of write him off. And I went to see him at one of the conventions and got his autograph. And we had scheduled to do like an interview for my podcast. And when I got there, we were up at the booth and he's like, dude, I'm so sorry, but my publisher won't let me do it, my agent, because I'm on this project and I basically have a hush order while I'm working on this project. And he's like, and I didn't know about it till this morning when they came up to me and said, we're going to have to cancel all your interviews because of this. So he's like, I'm so sorry, but he autographed my stuff and I was about to walk away and he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, well, we can't do the interview, so I was just going to let you talk. And he goes, oh, no. He goes, this time was for you. We got a half hour still. And he goes,
wow.
So he got up and we went over and got a drink. We sat there and had drinks for a half hour and just shot the shit. And I was like, no way. And he was the coolest guy. He had me cracking up. He had me laughing with stories. He was interested in what I do and talking about collecting toys and different people we've met and autographs and just different stuff. And it was like, by the end of it, it was like you totally felt like you were just talking to an old friend, you know? Yeah. And I will forever be grateful that he spent that time and we went and had drinks together. I mean, it was just like a lot of people just wouldn't do that. They'd be like, sorry, I can't do the interview. See you later.
Yeah. See you later. Yeah.
It was like, so I'm just like, this dude needs more fans, and he needs to be doing more stuff. He's just
and after seeing them do the panel yesterday, like, that's all I took away from that was just like, wow, we really need to see more of them on screen and in stuff.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Yeah.
And then one of the coolest things I think from Celebration for me that I thought was really great, Ashley Eckstein met Hayden Christensen for the first time yesterday.
Said, that was cool. She said, "Hey, Sky Guy, what's up?"
And so the opening scene from Clone Wars, when they first meet in Clone Wars, you know, she literally reiterated the line back to him, and like I don't think it was intentional. I think it was just literally like it came to her head, and she got it. Full standing ovation from the crowd.
It
like
was
for
awesome,
a good 5 minutes afterwards. That was
and look
really
at his
great.
hair. So, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to see more of Hayden Christensen as Anakin? Because he's got it like Revenge of the Sith length, huh?
I think so.
That'd be great.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
I would love to see little flashbacks and maybe even see Rosario Dawson pop up in those flashbacks.
You know, Tales of the Jedi. There you go. If that's prior to these events, you could always have a Tales of the Jedi with Hayden Christensen playing Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't think
Disney's
Disney's going to screw up.
Said. Somebody said it was a Filoni animated show.
Oh, it's animated. Okay. That's right. They talked about it before because Liam was
somebody
doing
in the chat said it was.
Liam was doing the voice of. Yeah, you're right. It's a.
Are we going to see Jar Jar Binks?
16 though in the opening.
I hope so, man.
I would love to see more of that.
I like that.
I don't know how or you know how they could do it, but seeing more Order 66 stuff play out would be kind of cool.
I like how we get a tease in every single show, though. We've gotten a little bit here and there. Yeah.
So what about someone who just tuned in now?
Spoilers.
I think we're definitely going to see Jar Jar Binks because Hasbro has not been able to repack action figure yet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to seeing.
Well, they did repack them on that.
I really I believe it was Cap Cave. He was talking about it on Twitter the other day, and I agree with him. I wouldn't be mad if somebody decided to bring him back for Mando or one of these other shows and have him pop up later in life.
Right.
Maybe not be as overly corny and maybe show him later in life and maybe it can somehow redeem the character.
He was cool.
I think he got a lot more hate than he probably should have.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody got any pickups?
Does anybody else think that maybe they should stop naming all these shows after a certain character? Like, can we... Like, why does every show have to be named? Why can't they just go back to a naming convention?
Well, I'm ready for Mace, you know.
So I should just muted it and left. No, I've been here the whole time. No.
We're still talking about what are we talking about?
He fell asleep.
I've been here the whole time.
He takes naps on the couch during the stream. I know.
All right. Do you guys want to do pickups? Does anybody have any pickups this week?
Well, I got a bunch.
Yeah, I got some.
Rum, are you going to show off your huge?
I want to see everyone else's first.
Doesn't he have 39? He's got like 39.
I want to see everyone else's first.
Well, he chloroformed Bob and then placed an order on Bob's credit card. That's what Bob was saying.
You're seeing everybody else's first? Okay.
John's getting his strung out. Come with me later.
You said you wanted to see everybody else's. You said you wanted to see everybody else's first.
Right, you want to go with me first?
So you're my Uncle Joey. Better get used to these bars, kid.
That's wrong, Vern. You're sick in the head. Imagine if I showed you like caged, like
see you, Darth Maza.
People sick in the head. He's sick.
Who wants to go first?
Who's going first?
All right, you know what? You're the guest. You can go first.
I got a few. Hold on.
Sick in the head.
All right. So actually, you know what? I'll show you guys the Dio first if you want.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can. Can you guys see that? Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Wow.
Did you ever make that video? Because
I did. I'm gonna post it probably either tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah,
wow, that's way bigger than I thought. That is massive.
Check that out. Like that's a full staircase.
Yeah, you've got real
looks
talent.
pretty sweet.
You got real talent.
And like this whole piece, you know, like moves. So if you wanted to have this be like a, you know, pillar or whatever, or you can even use it as like a divider down the middle of it.
Wow.
But really cool. And like all these doors are just basically, you know, like a little shoebox.
Oh, that is cool, man.
And so
like it.
You can kind of, you know, like see this one I did like closer, but you can also have it to where you can see the, you know, like the interior of the door.
step
Modular,
through, yeah.
Modular.
And then you can even open the doors, like if you want, you could slide the door through the very top of the slit and actually have it be open. But I was really impressed with this. I thought this was just so incredible. I'm probably gonna grab another one and like connect them.
I can't believe how big it is. I had no idea it was that big. That is
like
really
I
cool.
have it on a computer desk. Like I don't know if you guys can see, and it's hanging off the computer desk. Like it's huge. So like what I was even saying was you could take the individual, like depending on if you had a DTOF, depending on if you had a smaller space, you could just take one of these individual wall panels and, like this is Luke in front of one of the panels.
Yeah.
So like you could do 4 totally different displays if you want to, or have it all connecting, or if you wanted to, take another one of these and connect it and make it bigger, you absolutely could. But yeah, I actually when dude was looking for something for his bat cave, I had sent him the bat cave one they had. And I was like, man, after you see this review, you're gonna kind of want that back.
All right, where's it from?
It's Extreme Set. So I got it. I didn't order it directly from them. I ordered it from Entertainment Earth because they were actually
you can get them pretty much anywhere, and they've got loads of different ones.
Yeah, they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The other
Subway,
one I'm waiting on is.
Do they have a Beverly Hills 90210?
No.
The Sector 8 one, Sector 7. It's supposed to be
like
an
that's the
Imperial
cool
ship.
one. You see a lot of that in photography.
Right.
It's a massive like gateway.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's Masters of the Universe. There's the Batcave. There's all kinds of stuff, but really cool. I would definitely recommend checking them out.
And they're all less than $100, I think, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I got this for 56.
See?
So I
That's
couldn't
pretty
really
good.
beat it. Big Bad Toy Store had it for a little bit more. I think it was like 70 or something like that on Big Bad Toy Store. But I was really blown away by this.
Looking forward to the
Definitely I'm gonna
video.
pick up the
Yep.
spaceship.
All right, what else you got?
So I found this guy today at a toy show.
Congratulations, man.
Nice.
It's a great
This was the
figure.
last one I
figure.
needed out of the set. I have all the other Clone Wars. And I went to a toy show locally today and managed to pick this up fairly cheap. So I was
Good.
very, very happy.
Yeah,
I
he's going to
did
be a
the same
$200
thing.
figure one day.
I did the same thing with a Remnant Trooper. Somebody
Yeah,
had this
sweet.
at their table for $10, and
Oh.
I
No
couldn't
way.
hand the guy the money fast
I don't
enough.
have one.
Yeah, I
Wow.
never got that one. That's cool.
That
Like,
is
Great
the-
trooper.
You
That's
see
the
these
first
online,
one.
and they're going for like $50-$60 for one of them.
Damn.
So like when he said $10, I literally
Bargain.
just pulled the money out and was like, "Here, take
Yeah,
it."
yeah. I'm running away. Here you go.
Like, yeah.
Tho-
Like
Those ones
I
actually
wanted
have
one
the.
more to go with Grief Karga and have like two, or not Grief Karga, the client, and have two of them, to go with him.
Yeah, that's the guy that has he has the head underneath. That is the clone head. The one that I used.
No, does he?
Yeah, yep. That's the one I used to make my custom Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
You have to dig the helmet off. So
And then he's got it underneath.
Yeah.
I picked up Padme.
nice.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Padme.
I got the Jane Foster Thor, and I literally just bought it for the head because I want to do a custom Padme, like I think I'm going to use the Yavin Leia and put the Jane Foster head on that. I got an $8 Lando.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's in my pickups. Too,
Couldn't
finally.
beat that. Like $8 on Amazon.
I heard somewhere he's like 80% off right now. Walmart, somebody posted on Twitter. 80% off.
Yeah, no,
Lando.
I know Entertainment Earth, and I believe all of them put him up on sale this week. And then I found another Death Watch Mando and another
Nice.
Omega.
Wow.
Like I said earlier, I want to make a young Boba Fett with this. People are casting heads for it, so that's the plan with this other Omega. And then after seeing that Mando trailer, I needed another one of these.
Yeah, I picked up two. Glad I did now.
They're just. I went into Target yesterday. They had a full stack of everything, so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna grab another one. But that's all my pickups for this week.
Is that the one that has the variants too, or not?
What do you mean?
That Mando does he have the variants? Wasn't there some? Which ones was it? There was some that had different chest markings or something. Was it that one or was it the
That's the
Death
vintage
Watch
collection.
A
So I
vintage
got
collection.
3 of them. I bought a third one, and they're all the same.
No, there's a 6-inch. There's a 6-inch Mandalorian that has some variations, like on the backpack and on the chest. Like,
is that the Clone Wars
it's
one?
the Death Watch.
Is that the Death Watch?
It's the Death Watch. It's
the
the
Death Watch?
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, John. What's your pickups?
All right, so first thing I picked up was I have the Buzz Lightyear spaceship with figure. So you might have seen me playing around with this before, but I love my ships that come with a figure and everything, and I think these things are really cool. And this is totally like X-Wing style, Buck Rogers, Battlestar Galactica. I mean, it's like they really were inspired by all these great shows that we love. And it has a cockpit that opens.
Nice.
The figure can fit right inside. And,
is he laying down? Can you show us a closer look real quick with him in there?
Yeah, he sits in it kind of like in a laying down sort of fashion. But
okay.
But there's a reason for that. But I'll show you in a minute. I thought I would show you the figure real quick first, and then let me get him off of here. He's he's really in there. So the figure is cool. He's got a dome. The dome can come off. It's really great. Head moves and everything, and snaps on. He's got really good articulation. Elbows move, arms spin around, waist joint movement, legs. I mean, he can totally sit down. Great figure. Bendable knees that are, really good, really nicely articulated figure. I like him a lot.
Vern's going to publish this as a review of the figure.
That's good for kids, man. We need more cool figures for kids to play with.
And then this is
now,
something...
what brand makes this? Who makes this?
I think it's Mattel, right?
Sure.
I don't know, John. You got the box right there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who does them.
Vern wants to make sure you get the box in his video.
Or the ones that look like Mandroid.
Can you show the box from a distance a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Back the box
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
There you go. Can you show the other side of the box? All right.
So it's Mattel, definitely Mattel. But check this out.
So Vern, you can edit that and just put the box in the front.
Yes, I can.
So you can put the figure in. He has this nice little clamp that holds him in, and he has foot pegs to go down on this little nice footrest. And when it's time to blast off to adventure, he goes in, folds up, close the hatch, and he goes.
Yeah.
And it's got awesome, like, look at this. You barely can tell that there's anything here. You see the missile? There's a missile.
I'm guessing $29.99. Am I way off?
$39.99 on Target. $39.99 on Amazon right now.
Shoot your eye out.
Missiles.
So, yeah.
Now, does there any lights? Does it go?
No lights or anything. It's got landing gear that come down.
No,
so you got 3 landing gear.
I was just about to get it, and then when you said there's no lights or sounds, I mean, what's the point now?
I know, right? It's just.
Do the wheels spin on there? Or?
No, they're just static landing gear.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a big stickler for spaceships. I love spaceships. If they fit a 3 3/4 to 4-inch figure, I'm all in. This guy's about 4.5 inches or so. He's taller than a 3.75 inch figure. Okay. But he also comes with a jetpack with wings that fits on his back, so you can play around with that.
Lots of paint and stuff. You get a lot for your money there.
Extra missiles if you want them. So I'm very happy with that, and glad I got it when I did. And then I got a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, check this out. So if I might make an announcement here, you guys can hear this first, but every single year, it's now become a tradition. We've done it for a few years now, and this year it's coming back. Christmas in July. A couple of years ago, I decided that the money that comes in after being monetized, and then the money, so from advertisements, the money that comes in from people being members now of the YouTube channel and those who support on Patreon, all that money gets pooled together. It comes out to around $500 or $600 a year, so I'm not making a killing. And I thought to myself, what do I do with that money? Well, the best thing I can do with that money that everyone's donated and been really nice about is to give it back to everybody who's watching the channel. So I do Christmas in July, and last year was the biggest one, and it went over crazy. I mean, it was huge. And so stuff has started. I started getting stuff for this year's Christmas in July, and all through June, I'm going to do videos showing off different things that are coming. And then in July, every week, we're going to each week, we're going to do a live stream and give away 1 or 2 of these items until they're all gone. And the first thing I got was, I have a Pokemon pack that has four packs of Pokemon cards, and we got a Pokemon Charmander, and Pikachu there. And there's actually a pop coming, a Pikachu pop, and a stuffed animal. So there'll be more to that one. The DC pack right now has Martian Manhunter, so check that out. Martian Manhunter, this figure looks freaking awesome, dude. I am.
It does look cool. I like the
blown away by this.
Now,
And,
would that be Batman adjacent? Could I say that was Batman adjacent?
That's Batman adjacent. He's on the Justice League.
I need that one.
And then
So we have an official ruling from John that is Batman adjacent.
and then we have Batwoman Beyond with the head with no cowl. The
Nice.
head
That
one.
one's a good one.
Every time I
Unmasked.
see that, I'm tempted to buy it, even though I don't collect McFarlane whatsoever.
Well, now you could get them for free if you win during Christmas in July. And then the Marvel pack right now it's going Incredible Hulk theme again. We've got a retro Incredible Hulk gray, and we have, look at this bad boy.
Oh, cool! The compound one.
The half red, cool. Half green. So
that's cool.
Those two will be in the Marvel one, and then we have a Transformers. Look at this thing, guys. And I'm not going to open it, so it's going to stay sealed for whoever gets it. But it's the Optimus Prime Megatron Special Edition 2-pack.
Oh wow!
In the crazy special edition boxes. I mean, this thing, and it's big. I mean, look how big this is. I'm like, holy crap! I thought they were like tiny little figures when I saw the pictures, but I mean, this is a good sized box. You know what I mean? Compared to the Marvel Legends big box, it's like twice as wide. You know what? And just as tall. You know? So yeah, so stuff's coming in for that, and that's what's going on. And then for myself, I mean, like, I've got some cool guys. I've got Cable here from the thing, and Sunspot. Look at that! Isn't that cool? And he's got
now those the '90s ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got action features. Look at that. I don't know why you would punch and fight people with a gun, but whatever.
Why not?
And then look at Sauron. Sauron has that action feature too.
Ooh, damn, he looks really cool.
He can fly, and he's got that. And he's got a club.
Yeah, that's the line I grew up with. Those were like the toys I had when I was a kid.
Oh, and look at Iceman here. Iceman, you can put like water in there and freeze it, and then you stick his feet in there and you freeze it, so he has like an ice. Then you can take it out, and he's like riding on an ice cube.
You can freeze the figure too, and he changes color.
Yeah. So, but he looks. I love the translucent. I love my like translucent stuff. It's really cool. And then you want to see something else? Look at this stuff. Look at this. So I got. Look at these.
Yep, Rick, that does count as base Batman adjacent.
Yeah, you were close enough. He probably peed on your foot a little.
Ooh,
sweet.
That's cool.
This is the last one I needed for Empire Strikes Back, the one with Darth Vader and Boba Fett. So I'm ecstatic to have this. This was
so you have the whole set of those.
Now I've got all the Return of the Jedi and all the Empire Strikes Back. I need to get the I need to get all the 4 Star Wars ones. So
that's cool.
But that's good. That's it. You know, who's next?
Wow, I have nothing. No pickups.
What?
No.
We need to talk about this for a little bit.
No pickups. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, yay. All right. My nose.
You saw his face? He was like, oh, okay.
I got these guys from the Disney store, Unpunched.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Really cool.
Great figure. Great figure.
Yeah.
We need them in Black Series. We really do.
Of course, everybody has been getting these, but I did that site to store pickup, and I got myself R2D2.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, they're cool, man. They're awesome. Yeah, they're good.
Boba.
Cool.
So
are you taking them out, Sean? Or are you leaving them
not
on?
those ones, no.
Yeah.
This year got myself an $8 Lando.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
A great figure.
Venom popped up. So
Nice.
retro
That's a
Venom.
good
That's
figure.
cool.
Yeah.
And I got Black Widow.
Oh, that's a nice
the
one
I'm
too.
looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all those were on Amazon.
Yeah, they're still up
ordered
there
this.
too. Yeah.
Got American.
Yeah, that's a great figure.
Because I'm a massive fan of the movie, man. Absolutely loved it. I watched it in 3D, and it was mind blowing in 3D, man. And I also got let me try to get this right so my dog doesn't eat it. Little Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Oh, the TVC one. That's cool.
Yep. And that's.
She came with the
believe that's
owl.
it.
She came with the
Yeah,
owl.
she also
That's
comes
cool.
with Grogu and a couple small items I don't want to lose.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. Does that where do you
That-
get
that
that?
was the
Yeah, and I
Walmart
also
one.
got I
okay.
ended up pulling the trigger on this. I don't
Oh,
know if I
nice.
said last
Yeah.
week.
Cool.
I wasn't gonna get it, but
It's
you
a
know.
great figure, dude.
Now
Yeah,
wait,
looks
is
great.
that the original old one or is that the toy?
That's
Is that
the new one.
That's the
the
toy.
Marvel
That's the
Legends?
new.
Yeah, the new one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
the
showed
new
this guy
one. Yeah.
last week.
Yes.
I got Roadblock.
Yeah,
Just
that's
picked
a
up a
great.
roadblock.
That's
That's
the
my
best one.
favorite roadblock. The best roadblock. Yeah.
And
Best
I
one,
think I showed these guys. Did I show these last
She
week?
looks
I think so.
really good. Yeah,
Nice.
she looks great.
I love
And I
that
opened
figure.
group.
I thought it was a great mold and great
Did I
likeness.
show
of
her? I finally got
Yeah.
Catwoman. I just need
Oh, I need
Penguin
to-
now.
Is that the black suit or the
Now
gray
we're into
suit?
reruns. Reruns of your
Black
pickups.
Yeah. All right.
Are you gonna
That's it.
get the gray
Rest of
suit
reruns.
variant?
So
or
obviously
not?
they've just been sitting in the same pile.
Yes.
it.
They're getting out of hand. So, but yeah, I think that's it, guys.
Alrighty.
Do you go
Oh,
for all
and, hey,
those?
wait, hold on.
Do you go for all those variants, Sean,
Update
or you
on
just
the
get the
puppy.
one?
Aw.
Yeah,
Got the puppy.
yeah. But that's it.
Very nice. Very nice. Very
And
nice.
again, I did buy her the llama.
Oh, let's have a look at the llama. Let's have a look at the
it's got-
llama.
yeah, real quick. Let me show you the features
Let's
on
look
this
at the
bad
llama.
boy.
I need a llama.
Look, it's got
Look at
squeaky
the llama.
hands, it's
Look
got a
at the
squeaky
llama.
neck, and a squeaky belly, and
Look
feet.
at the llama.
So pretty cool. Thought of you guys
Oh.
when I got that one.
You should get those branded with your Sean Solo logo.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I should.
That'd be amazing.
Little shirt on him.
That'd be amazing.
Vern will do it.
Oh yeah, one other thing. Check this out. See, my kids picked it out for the Stranger Things for my dog.
Oh,
We
yeah,
saw
It looks
that.
so
We
cute
saw
on
that
her.
last week on your dog.
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, sorry.
All right, hold on.
Bob.
Anything else?
Yeah. Did I show you? I know I didn't show it, but you know, I got my Black Lion replacement. Did you guys know about that?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
you
you
showed
showed
us
that
last
last
week.
time. Yeah.
You showed it
Okay.
last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's pretty
Alright,
good,
and
man.
I think that's it.
He
for
doesn't
pickups.
remember what weeks he's on and what weeks he's not.
That's how big the
I
pile
wasn't
of
supposed to
shame
be here.
is. It's all morphed
Yeah.
together.
Right, so
There's
we did all
more.
we did all the pickups, right?
Yeah.
Well, did we see what you got, Vern? What did you get?
Nothing.
Am I going or?
Oh, it's your turn. All right, let's see the
Alright.
639
Alright.
items that you got.
Right. Bob.
We're
Bob.
not going to go through all of those. Come on. You made a video.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
No, he didn't.
So you're
Yeah,
not eating.
sure.
So you're not eating this month at all, are you? You're just gonna starve. You're
Well,
just like,
thanks to Sona Toys, this lot was a £500 saving. So I'm need to be.
You basically robbed the store. That was.
Do you know the thing is? They actually joined the chat when I did
They
the
did.
unboxing video.
Yeah.
It was nuts, absolutely nuts. I'm gonna try and hook up with those boys.
And then
they've been messaging me. They've been
and not
messaging
only
me.
Not
Hit
only
the tip when
that,
they're doing that sound.
Not only that, they tried getting him during the stream to buy more stuff. They were like, "Oh, Rob, go on and buy more. Here's the link." You know, like
they actually messaged me and were like, "That was the best unboxing ever." And but anyway, this is the one I'm really interested in. I'm going in on this next MCU phase is leading up to Secret Wars. And I remember
so
being
you're going back and doing the old Secret Wars.
Yeah, because I remember seeing them in the catalog and going, "Oh, Mum, you know, I want those." And I never got them. I loved it. Was during the phase of holograms, and these don't really make any sense why they've each got a shield. But I've got the Doom roller coming on Monday. I've got Dr. Doom on the Doom roller. Have you seen that thing?
Okay,
it's nuts. Have you seen it? The Doom roller.
Yeah, I remember it from when I was a kid.
Google the Doom roller. It's nuts. I'll show you next week. I've got Captain America. I've got Spider-Man, but I need the shield. I've got Wolverine coming. But the shields are the hard things to get hold of. So
did you get Wolverine's claws?
I don't know I don't know. I need to double check that.
Everyone I see, he's missing his claws, and it bothers me.
He's missing Dr. Octa, whatever his name is, Octopus or Octagon. He's missing one of his things, unfortunately, but never mind.
Oh, one of his tentacles.
Yeah, but Sona Toys did this amazing sale, man. So I'll quickly go through. Do you want me to go through these or not?
Did you get the black? You didn't get the black gun, did you? You got the gold. I want the one with the black gun. I just like the black better than the gold.
What a cool figure, though. That was like £5 or something. It was
oh my gosh, really? What the hell?
Got the Hazmat suits. This was £6, dude. £6.
That's a great figure. Does that have the leather chest?
Cool.
Does it have the what?
The glow chest?
Yeah, I think so. That's isn't it? Anyway, I love this guy. I've got another box. Yeah, I've got another box coming from Sona, and I've got the green one as well with the mega power, the mega suit.
Well, wait, isn't this isn't that Apocalypse as Superman, or that's not?
That's the Dark Side Wars one, isn't it? That one. There's a green one where he's in a parasuit as well, isn't it?
No, the green one is Lex Luthor, right?
That is Lex.
That's Lex Luthor.
This is Lex Luthor. Oh, I thought it was Darkseid. I thought it was Darkseid.
It is. It's Lex Luthor from the Dark Side Wars. Doesn't he take his powers or something?
Oh, I see. I guess I got confused.
I think he takes his powers or something.
He takes Darkseid's powers. Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
That's a great one.
Unmasked Selena. I already have the masked one. I wasn't sure, but it was I think it was £4.
There's supposed to be a third variant out there with the proper mask, and
they did the screen accurate mask as the gold label or whatever. I saw it the other day in the store.
Ooh, I need one. I hope I can find it.
That's what I was saying, Sean. Do you go after all the variants? Because there's I saw 2 different Catwoman the other day. One was gray and one was black. So I was like. Yeah. Damn, there's so many variants. How do you keep up with these?
That's cool.
Look at this guy, the Soul Crusher.
Yeah, that guy's awesome. And
that's really cool.
Yeah.
And that'll even fit in with your Star Wars stuff too, if you wanted it to.
Does he have
I've got a Spawn collect. I've got some of the old Spawn figures. I love Spawn. That's one of the lines I've always collected, actually.
That's a cool weapon.
My first
Robin. Kelly. That's cool.
Is that the horse?
Build that horse.
That's the whole. I'm gonna have to now.
Build that on his channel.
I'm gonna have to.
I want the Starro one. All I want is Starro. I don't want the other figures. I want to build Starro.
All right, how am I going to do this? There you go, dude.
Nice.
All the armor.
Batman.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't see how you guys can buy all these different Batmans.
That's crazy. The one that can get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah. That was £6. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Dark Redeemer. Crazy. This one's got wings that fold out. Look at the sword. I don't know if you can see it.
Now, are you eventually going to open all these figures, or are you just going to box them up and put them in the closet?
Well, at the moment, they've got to go in a closet because I'm going to be homeless in a couple of weeks. So, Robin King.
That's cool.
So he's cool.
Did you see they're releasing some of those as more box sets like that Batman Beyond one you got?
Yeah, I saw that they're doing others. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, that looks cool. That the way that all displayed that way.
Yeah, Blight looked cool there. I like that green.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get him for like $6 one day.
Penguin.
Yeah, Blight's totally worth having. He's really cool.
Now, I'm not familiar with this guy, Ink. Someone have to explain this to me.
He like was an imposter Batman in Batman Beyond.
He looks cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
There we go. Batwoman unmasked.
You got her unmasked too, okay.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't going to bother with this, but in the end, I thought I might as well. Because I haven't got any Shazam figures. But...
Was he was he £4 though?
Yeah, a lot of these were £4.
Yeah.
So. T'Challa.
That's a cool figure. Man.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
T'Challa is great. I built the Watcher. I liked that one. I like the Watcher figure.
Yeah, the Watcher is a good build a figure.
Yeah, I built that one. Legion.
Legion is what I needed.
I don't think I would have Legion in my house, man. He's gonna like take over my mind and attack me with 1,000 different personalities.
I needed that one from the What If.
So are you gonna build? You gonna build the whole Watcher?
Yeah, I've got some of them already. These are just a couple of the ones.
Oh, Shadowcat. Yeah.
I'm missing the Spider-Man, I think.
Ooh, he's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the expensive one.
You're gonna take the piss out of this one, but.
Yeah. I kept saying I'd buy a few on clearance, and they got down to like $6, and I still couldn't pick them up.
It was £4, I think. So
that's a good Iron. I like that stealth Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah,
he's cool. I quite like Icarus. No, I don't know. I quite like this sculpt. Anyway, not everyone's favorite. I know.
I just like that. Like Legends gives you alternate heads and hands. I wish that was something Black Series did. Like more.
Love the Rogue. Love the Rogue. Look at
yeah. I actually think that's a good Rogue. That might be the best one of the line on that one of the
that's a good one.
Age of Apocalypse line. They put the Age of Apocalypse logo on the top, right? Isn't that on the top of the box?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
She's hot. I like this. I like this Magneto as well.
Yeah, that one's really cool. That was hard to keep on the pegs.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Very cool. Final Marvel one is. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest.
Cyclops.
Weird kind of like rocker Cyclops from Age of Apocalypse. Not sure. Then Jitsu.
Yeah, Jitsu.
Oh, yeah. Jitsu. Hey, I've got the original one of that.
Me
too.
Or somewhere.
Yeah, I think I have as well.
That's the one that wouldn't sell at garage sales, huh? Nobody would.
Yeah.
That's why we still got him.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
Yeah, the colors on that one are great. They did a 3.75 of that guy also, right?
Yeah, I've got it here. Yeah,
yeah, that looks cool.
Incredible.
Oh, that's really cool.
What? You guys are getting all the stuff early over there.
Look at him. This wave is incredible.
It's too bad that Rum doesn't do reviews on his channel because of how early, like the UK and stuff actually gets figures.
They've been
getting I know. Stuff. Your channel would be on fire with these ones.
Oh, you got the 3.75 too. That looks great.
Yeah, this figure is incredible.
See, I love that they give you the clone underneath. Like, I wish they would do that again for Black Series. Like, every clone should have a removable helmet with the clone face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Then this one is awesome as well. I love the paint scheme on this guy, the neon green.
Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, with the green.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got some of these coming, but they won't be here for another like year and a half. I think they're not shipping to. They're not.
Yeah, they're all in stock at Entertainment Earth right now.
They're on order, but they're not.
I wasn't gonna get this, but check out the shirt, man. This guy.
That is cool.
Look at
don't you have that shirt? I thought I saw Bob wearing it.
Yeah. Bob likes his Hawaiian shirts, man. Look at that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I grabbed the Black Series Lando of Donald Glover like for $5 the other day. I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. And then
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there's another one coming. I did order you one, but I ordered them. You asked me after I'd ordered this, so it'll come separately. But yeah, cool. There we go. That's it.
Well, that wasn't that painful.
Yeah, that's great.
One heck of a haul.
So I
Really?
would have had a pickup, but so I ordered that Han Solo and Besbin Leia, the one that went on clearance at Target, and they sent me a Magnolia Kids lemonade set.
I wondered what that was that you were posting. I was like, what is he
like,
posting?
are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah, I got a gigantic box. Well, Hondo was in there. I picked up an extra Hondo because I wanted to get the free shipping.
Yeah.
So it was Hondo in a second box. Then there was another second box, and I was like, "There's no way that Hascon set fits in this tiny box." I opened it up, and it was, they have the Magnolia collection at Target, and it was a lemonade set, but it was like something for kids or for decoration. They were like a little wooden pretend lemonade pitcher with like glasses and stuff, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Did it at least have Han Solo on it?
No.
So how is it at all related to Han Solo? I don't understand.
That's a mess up. That's a crazy mess
that
up.
was just whoever was packing the bigger box just was like putting stuff like this, and I'm sure that he just scanned two things and threw it in my box, right?
That's ridiculous.
But luckily,
And then somebody who ordered that set got a Han Solo Princess Leia.
They got the person who ordered the lemonade got the Han Solo, and they're like, "Oh, cool." And then they went and checked and said, "No, this lemonade set costs $4 more." So
I had Walmart cancel the deluxe Book of Boba. Remember we were trying to order them that one day, Vern?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they sent me a delay shipping notice that it's delayed, and then 2 days ago they sent me the cancellation notice. So I was like, good thing I kept the pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store whenever they get it.
They canceled. Target canceled both of them. I had two orders. Like one order of the Boba Fett, but I ordered the R2D2 twice of the droids TVCs, and they delayed them and then canceled them all. Canceled the R2 twice, and then I found them in the stores. I went into a Target. There's like what was there, like 8 R2D2s in a store, and I'm going, you canceled my order, and there's 8 right here. Like, what the hell?
That whole Target mess up was ridiculous because I was sending the customer service pictures of them on the shelves, and then they told me we don't have a release date yet, so we can't ship any orders. And then when I found an R2 in the store and I scanned it, and it said not yet available or something like that, but it still let me buy it.
They gave you that street date.
Yeah. So anyways, I know Ways of the Sith, you got a video coming out probably this week.
Either tomorrow or Monday, probably.
All right. Salacious, what do you got coming out?
We got obviously we're building Lego tomorrow with the Lego studs.
Well, when you say we, you don't mean me.
You mean Vern?
You guys.
You've got
Everybody
to be
else. Everyone except Vern is invited to build Lego.
Are you a member of the Lego studs?
I am not.
Oh.
I'll never be invited, apparently.
Never mind.
As many times as I've asked, not invited.
Never mind. I've got a busy week coming up. So we've got the Lego studs tomorrow. I'm introducing somebody to the community on Monday. He's been a friend of mine on Instagram for a while, and he's got his own YouTube channel, but he's quite shy. But he's from England, and he's a collector. He collects vintage Star Wars and Alien and Predator stuff, and he's got an awesome collection of old BMXs. His name is Tony, aka the Trash Compactor Guy, and I'm introducing him to everyone on Monday. So hopefully people will welcome him into the community because he's a proper nice guy, but a bit shy. So that'd be good. TCG.
John, do you have anything coming up?
Tomorrow morning, I got my Sunday morning vintage, the early show.
Nice. Never been invited on that show either, fellas.
There's no, we don't have that many guests. I mean, people just come on.
Petitioning. He wants to be on everybody's show.
People just come on and join. I mean, it's not like he can't click links. That's the problem. We put the links in the description and we put the links in the chat.
You don't
join
like links.
If you want to.
He has a problem with links.
Yeah, join if you want to. You just have to click this, and he doesn't click it, and then complains that he didn't get invited. And then Sunday afternoon, I'm on with Matt on Universal Collector, and we're going over like figures through the ages. So he wants me to show the original Kenner Yoda and then other 3.75 Yodas through the years. And then also I got a prototype, not a prototype, a Mexican bootleg or something, you know. So different Yoda figures I'm going to show. And then he's going to have Bosk Bounty. I bet Tim will show Bosk through the years. And
I'm on
figures.
there. I'm
so,
on.
oh, you're on there too?
I'm on.
Are you going to sell Salacious through the years?
Of course,
is that what
of course,
your figure is?
Of course.
Yeah, so everybody's going to show a different figure through the years, and he's got a few guests coming on during the show, so that'll be cool. And then
Mikey's one of the studs. Mikey is one of the studs.
And then my top 5 figures for Star Wars were the Jawa.
We're doing a game. We're having a game.
C-3PO.
What is going on?
Well, we're having a game. What happened to
he
the
didn't understand
game?
any of the rules anyway, so he's just making something up.
The Snaggletooth.
What's going on?
And then number 2 would be Walrus Man.
He's playing his own game.
And
Where's
number
the
one,
spreadsheet?
number 1 was Hammerhead, of course. Yeah. And then runner up. I really like my Luke Skywalker, you know, with the cool lightsaber and everything.
Look at the look of the shock on the dude's face. He's always
my Sand Person is a good run. Sand Person's a good runner up. Good runner up. I thought we were doing top 5 Star Wars figures.
Yeah, what happened to the game?
I picked
Do you have
them.
anything coming up this week? Because I noticed you haven't put out a video in a while.
What happened to the game?
I don't know if I'm going to do one or not. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a chance.
See how it feels.
Sean?
I currently have Ahsoka on the channel and Omega,
Yes,
so you guys check that out.
All right, and then I'm doing that points of articulation on Thursday at 4:30 Pacific, and it's going to be on my channel this week. And we have the cardboard challenge, so we're making stuff out of cardboard.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the follow-up will be like a stop motion video using the cardboard prop that we're making. And I've seen
You're getting better and better at those too. Like the last couple ones you put out have been really good.
It's all matter
who's invited to that then?
If you take your time. Everybody but you, Rum. You're invited to watch.
No thanks.
I'll send you a personal.
Well, I'm joking.
No, I mean you don't watch any of my videos, so
but it's like 4 in the morning.
Directly.
It's 4 in the morning. Actually, you called me out saying, "Look, he ain't here." You didn't call out anyone else. You called me out, and I was watching.
Oh, you know what happened?
I was actually
like,
watching.
Hold on. Look, Saturday he says nobody watches that anyways. So when we were on, I said, well, it's obvious that there's one person who's not watching.
And I was bloody watching, wasn't I?
Yeah, he was. He was up.
Yeah, in bed, naked at 3 in the morning, just for you.
You know why he was watching? Because he was waiting for me to call him out.
Just for you.
What time is it there now, Brum?
It's
2
midnight,
in the morning.
Right?
It's
1 in the morning.
Yeah, 2
1
in the morning.
Yeah.
1 in the morning.
So I did originally want to play a game that was not your favorite vintage figures, but your favorite action figure that they've redone, which was a vintage figure at one time. So it would have been like, you know, the Black Series Besbin Luke Skywalker because they made a vintage Kenner Besbin Luke Skywalker, something like that.
Do you have a chart we can reference?
Yeah, the part is
Need the rules carefully explained.
Yeah, unfortunately, we went through like 47 minutes of pickups, and we've run out of time.
So that's why John just vomited out his top 5 list.
I heard it was top
roles.
5. It was top 5 Star Wars figures. So I was like, here's my. I had them all ready to go. I had them ready to go. I had to show them off.
And you know what?
2 hours.
To be completely honest,
Obi-Wan.
I was gonna switch up the game like midweek and like do let's do a top 5 action figures from Kenobi that we really want to get right from the first 2 episodes. But it's like you don't have to do that because they just had the figures ready to go
For what?
basically. Yeah.
About time.
Yeah, except for
We're still gonna have to
what
wait till the
Owen,
end of
right?
the year
We just
for
don't-
Except we got to wait till next year to get them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But we don't have Owen, right? So.
And somebody asked them that question in the panel
Yes, we will.
yesterday, and their response, the Lucasfilm rep answered the question. He didn't even let the Hasbro team, and he basically explained it that, oh, we're just pumping out content so quickly that Hasbro can't keep up. That was his excuse.
Oh, well, he's full of it. But
Yeah,
anyways,
that's not true.
anyways. So
But yeah,
anyways,
they can do it
everybody.
with Marvel, no problem.
Where are we next
Yeah,
week?
yeah,
Is
they
it
do
my
it with
turn
Marvel.
next week or
Yes,
no?
it's on your
Okay.
channel next week, Sean. So
I
hopefully
think you
you'll
can stay at your
make a
house
link.
though, Sean. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yes.
For what?
So Ways of the Sith.
You
Thanks
said,
for
where
joining
are
us
we?
today.
Do we have
Oh,
a-
thank
do
you
we
guys
have
for
a-
having me. It was awesome. I'm glad I actually got to meet you guys in person. You know, like
Yeah, pretty
physically
cool, man.
see everybody, and just thank you. It was awesome being on with everybody.
It's good having you. It's good having
John,
you. It's
thanks
good
for
having you.
jumping in.
By
And
the
that's-
way, Vern, because we're on Sean's channel next week, that means everyone will find out what's happening the day before. Right, well,
Yeah.
next Friday.
there
we'll
will be a
work
link
out,
to the show
like,
on
what's happening.
Saturday sometime
Yeah.
around.
Well,
Do we have a
routine
guest or
now,
a
though, so
topic?
we're all right.
Do we have a guest or
I
topic?
didn't even know until now it was my turn. So
You know what I really hope to see. I've been hearing that Sean got a new version of the Black Lion in, like the
Oh, yeah.
it was
I'm
broken. He
hoping,
got another
I'm
one.
hoping he'll show that in
So,
his pickups
Yeah,
next week.
I'm hoping we get to see that.
I'd like to finish that video. Actually,
You know
I've been
what?
sitting on it for
I think they make like shirts and stuff for pets. I'm hoping he has one to show us.
Stranger
You know, it'd be
Things.
great if it was Stranger
A Stranger
Things.
Things one.
That
Yeah,
would
it
be
Did I
would be
show this guy
awesome.
last week though?
Yes, we saw that 2 weeks
Yes.
ago.
I did get Groot.
John, thanks for joining us as always. Appreciate you stopping by.
I always love
Salacious-
hanging out with you guys, and I've really enjoyed getting to know Ways of the Sith more in person here. So this
Yeah,
has
like
been
I said, it
awesome.
was great.
Yeah,
Great seeing
yeah.
all you guys as well. Really
It was
cool.
a real surprise you were on tonight, John.
I know,
couldn't
wasn't that
believe it.
crazy?
I was
Wow.
super surprised. Salacious, thanks for staying up till 1 a.m.
Thank you.
And now it's time to order a pizza.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't say that.
Can you really
I
still
had
order?
don't do that,
curries
'cause that
yesterday.
pizza
What's
you
the
had
night's
was- I almost
massacre
ordered
going to
it.
be?
Yeah.
Hot dogs?
Oh.
Are there
olives
pizza
and
places that will
sardines?
deliver at 1 a.m. where
Yes.
you live?
Oh yeah, our takeouts
Really?
stay open
What?
till like 4 a.m. over here.
I don't think any of
Yeah,
our
man.
pizzas, and a lot of our pizza shops don't even open till noon around here. So we have like noon to 6, and that's it. You can get a pizza from noon to 6. And I'm always like, God, freaking, I want a pizza at midnight.
Every time you
once in a
say the
while.
word pizza, every time you say the word
We're
pizza.
all
Makes you
hungry.
want pizza, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
That's
now.
right. Somebody reminded me again that it's Memorial Day weekend, so I want to say
Yeah.
Happy Memorial Day. And
Yeah.
if you know somebody who served in the armed
Thank
forces,
you for your service,
just
everybody.
thank you for your service. We really appreciate it. And man, I look forward to next week's show.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's have a good time.
Awesome. And thanks to everybody in the chat
And watch
who jumped
Kenobi
in. Yes.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Is it
So we're-
Wednesday? Is it really on Wednesday?
Obi-Wan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's on Wednesday. I don't
So-
know. If
Like,
Yeah,
is that
every Wednesday
official?
going forward.
Is that official? So we don't have to
Yeah.
wait a whole week. We just got a
No.
couple days.
Yeah. So we
Seriously,
will be
wow.
ready,
Okay.
ready to
And
go.
it'll
with
be half the
spoilers.
show by next week because there's
it's
only
gonna be a
6 episodes.
35-minute
Yeah.
episode. Remember that crap? That was so
Yeah.
good.
No, this
Yeah,
will
the
be an
show,
hour.
the
and
show
20
needs to
minutes.
be longer than 35 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. All these should be longer. Or I agree with John. They should, after the fact it releases, do like
Yeah,
one
make it
super
into a
cut of the
movie.
show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that
like,
would be
hey,
awesome.
if you want to watch it straight through, no credits, here you go. Here's
Yes.
the
Yes.
4-hour cut
Yeah,
or
that would be
3-hour
really cool.
cut.
Yeah,
That's
that would
exactly
be awesome.
how I want to watch
Yeah, I'm in
this. Yeah.
sweet corn.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go and watch Detroit Spring Break or whatever. I think it's called.
No, Dr.
Detroit with Dan
or
Aykroyd.
Spring Break.
Yes.
Salacious, you would enjoy Dr. Detroit.
Dr. Detroit.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us again.
Oh,
And we'll see you next time on 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
We're back. A dude's nerdery.
Notice you're playing the unofficial
Oka
video game.
Studios. Hey there.
The unofficial.
Sean Solo
Makes
8.
everybody look super cool. And
Salacious.
right in face.
I like this one so much better because it actually
That's
has
right,
all the
3 Men and a
It's not
Monkey
just a
Lizard.
monkey lizard.
Bringing our toys to play. 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard.
Choice version
Vern likes
again.
to